What is battlecourt Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a Karen Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A battlecourt game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battlecourt Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battlecourt Jai-Alai.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battlecourt Jai-Alai. It's opening night here at the all-new Jam Arena. We've got the defending champion Cyclones taking on the Chargers. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We will be introducing first the away team, the Chargers. Out first, number 75, Aggie. Number 11, Robin. Number 16, Julian. Number 44, Amigarena. Number 91, Iturbide. And the captain, number 54, Zuleika. And now the home team, the Cyclones. Out first from Miami, Florida, number 8, Jedin. From Brooklyn, New York, number 4, Bradley. From Guernica in the Basque Country, number 43, Unda. From Vitoria in the Basque Country, number 31, Jairo. From Marquina in the Basque Country, number 69, Iñaki. And the captain from Saint-Jean-de-Luz, France, number 17, Manu. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with the introductions aside, I'd like to welcome everybody to the first ever Friday Night Jai-Alai here at Jam Arena. I'm Andrew Blackman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you tonight's game day between the Chargers and Cyclones. Stu, it's an electric atmosphere here. Excited to get the day started. How you doing?
I am doing great. 100 years later this weekend, 100 years to the weekend, Jai-Alai started in this very building, and now it's back. Battle court in the Jam Arena.
Going to get started here with Division 4 doubles. That'll bring out Iturbide and Robin representing the Chargers with a win under their belt already this season. Taking on Jairo and Bradley. Played one match, lost their first time out. Ready to get this action started. Chargers, that's Iturbide. Has a serve to begin play.
Test.
Iturbide serves. We begin. Here's Bradley from the forehand. Powerfully. Robote up the middle. Bradley is there. That ball tipped in the backcourt. First point goes to Jairo and Bradley of the Cyclone.
Well, pretty early on, you're seeing that cannon of a right side from Bradley here in the backcourt. Again, it's really going to come down to how effective he is in terms of catching the ball back there in the corner. We know what Jairo can do. He's the leader of this team. He's going to play a majority of the balls when he can. It's just how reliable is Bradley going to be back behind him to keep the team in the match. And Bradley noted that the obviously much higher overhead screen here plays into his style, and we saw that early in the first game day of the year for these Cyclones.
Robin advances to make the catch. Bradley comfortably from the 9-line. Big right side. Coming out. Iturbide on the rebote. That's the bounce off the back wall. There's a backhand to the inside.
Tough catch.
Jairo to the inside. Robote to the forehand of Jairo. Scoop attempt tipped in the backcourt. 2 points for Jairo and Bradley of the Cyclones. Jairo has the serve. Reminder of the scoring in battle court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, not exactly sure what happened there. I mean, Robin obviously went for the scoop and missed it, but Iturbide was kind of in position pretty deep into the backcourt, maybe expecting a rebote. You never want to see those backcourters scooping all too deep when they don't have to be.
Take the ball in the air whenever possible. That's definitely played out this week, or so we've seen. Robin, backhand from The 9 line to the inside, and Braggley is there. Rebote forehand saved by Iturbide. Ball tipped in the backcourt. A third point for Jairo and Braggley of the Cyclones. Jairo's got the serve.
Whenever you involve the sidewall with any catch, it's going to make it just a little bit more complicated for the player. I mean, that one off the wall enough, but still changes the spin of it, and Robin just couldn't get that basket in position.
Yeah, Robin just...
Couple mistakes here early on, just got to settle down and settle into this match.
Absolutely. He's been catching good throughout the practices, just needs to get back to it. Here's the backhand by Robin. Braggley on the right side. Powerful forehand. To the corner, out to the rebote, and scoring. A 4th straight point for Jairo. And Braggley, Jairo's got the serve.
As Bradley starts to figure out this court and the positioning a little bit more, I think you're going to start to see a better Cyclones team right here in Division 4. I mean, that throw was perfect. Hits off the back wall, and then it's right on the side wall as Iturbide's trying to save the rebote.
Big questions about how different players would adapt, maybe would favor players from a traditional background. Braggley is bucking that early thought.
Sure.
No question about it. He's been, a couple times we've seen him, just spot on. Backhand and forehand.
And he's got power that'll make any opposing backcourter uncomfortable. And Robin on edge early, you can see that for sure.
Robin moves to the outside, makes the catch. Low runner. Scoop by Braggley.
Look at this, right on the
Ball
wall.
tipped
too.
on the wall. 5th point for Jairo and Braggley. Straight to possible set point.
And look, this was a Chargers team, and Iturbide and Robin, that got a win in their first time out. They looked really strong. And got the shot maker Iturbide up there in the front, and Robin, who is as reliable as they come in this division in terms of his catching as a backcourter. He's a 5th-ranked player, but just seen the mistakes piling up so far.
Robin lifts the ball high. Braggley makes the catch. Backhand by Robin to the inside. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Ruled to have been tipped in the backcourt. That's a point for Iturbide and Robin. Iturbide has the serve. It is still possible set point for Jairo and Braggley.
Yeah, that was close enough to the side wall and deep enough in the corner that Braggley thought he was going to have to go for it and try to make a catch on it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's tough back there in the corner. You hear a lot of sounds. Ref heard the tip, made the call, but still a chance for the Cyclones to close it out.
Robin down low. Here's the backhand. Jairo coming back to the 7 line. Iturbide backhand. Rebote comes out to the 6 line, played on the forehand of Jairo. Robin calls for the catch. Here's the backhand. Braggley on the right side. Powerfully thrown. And tip. Point and set to Jairo and Braggley. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Well, the power game working for the Cyclones in set number 1. Braggley comes out firing. Jairo doing a great job up there in the front as always, and it ends up in a 6-1 first set victory.
That set was all Braggley. Have to say it. Have to say it. Made every catch he needed to make. It's, again, he did talk about coming out with the overhead, with the overhead screen being considerably higher, not being restricted with that, but never comfortable. I mean, going back 8 years, never comfortable catching on that left side. Caught everything on the left side. But the power on the right side, when you see that ball coming out, that is coming really, really, really fast. Jai-Alai's fast to begin with, but that little extra zip.
Well, absolutely, and it wasn't an easy first match either for Jairo and Braggley. I mean, they played against that Echeverry-Kubala team of the Devils, who should be one of the strongest teams in Division 4. This is a loaded 4th division, different from what we saw kind of last year where the 5s were strong. This year, it's most of the 4 teams, and if Jairo and Braggley can play like this, I don't think there's any reason why they can't be at the top when all is said and done here.
Here we are back in the player's cage. You see the focus there on Jairo on the right. at 43 years old. He reminds me of that every time I see him in the locker room. I said, you played great. He goes, for 43. I said, oh, you played great for 43. Saying basically he doesn't feel at 43 the way he felt at 23. But well, I mean, do you? I mean, you're not 40 yet.
Certainly not, Stu, and I'm not even, you know, you said it. Well, for Jairo, too, he played 3 matches in the first game day of the year, and, you know, he's got some of the best endurance of anybody on this roster.
No, I didn't touch it at all.
Second set here, just about ready to begin. Players tying back into their baskets. I mean, Bradley's going to get a nice tie in there. Jairo, most of the time, is going to leave that tied if he feels a good one. There's a whistle, set 2. Be the Chargers with the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Once again, a reminder, first team to 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. First set won by Jairo and Bradley. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
And what's different on this court compared to what these players are used to is a front quarter doesn't have the capability to take over the match maybe like they would have in a previous season. With this power from the Cyclones, Bradley can pass consistently, and the one thing that we've talked about this week is the shot making off the rebote is virtually non-existent so far. We've seen a few of them, but not many. Let's see how aggressive Iturbide is to begin set number 2. See how the Chargers respond overall.
Great to look out in the audience and see folks rolling in.
Yes, it is. Still.
It's Miami. It's always going to be a late crowd. Here's the catch by Bradley. Powerful forehand follows into the corner, out to the rebote, and Iturbide is there. Rebote left side. Bradley powerfully goes wall to wall. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss. First point of the second set goes to Jairo and Bradley of the Cyclones.
Yeah, that's just not something that we're used to seeing. I mean, Iturbide, one of the most reliable rebotes, and Bradley again puts it right on the side wall as he's trying to make that play.
Iturbide and Robin just not able to get any type of momentum going. This is usually when Iturbide will see if he can pick a serve.
Right.
But I mean, that serve's coming from Jairo. That's, you know, no easy touch.
Not at all.
Robin on the catch. Here's the backhand. Bradley off the wall. Backhand goes wall to wall. Rebote coming up the middle. Iturbide's there. Excellent catch by Robin deep in the backcourt. Rebote save. Iturbide moves in. Placement to the inside. Bradley gets there. Oh, the drop shot attempt. Hits the pad, and the pad is bad. That's a point for Iturbide and Robin. We're tied up at 1-1 in the second set.
Well, good job with the Chargers here, taking control of this point. Finally able to pass, which puts the Cyclones on the back foot. Drop shot attempt. Bradley gets up there, but takes him a while to get it off, and then didn't have full control. Dropped it in the pad.
Bradley, big right side. That kicked up and hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. A second point for Iturbide and Robin of the Chargers. Iturbide serves.
You know, hasn't come into play a whole lot this week, but it is up there, and it will stop a few powerful forehands like that tend to kick up when they hit the front wall.
Bradley from the right side, lower and harder, and Robin is there. Backhand to the outside. Jairo following it, saves the rebote. That kicked up. And out. Well done. That lands in and scores. That's a point for Jairo and Bradley. 2-2. Jairo serves. Well, they thought they knew where it was going.
Yeah, I thought I knew where it was going too.
So did I. I can't put this on them. I can't put this on.
It looks, I mean,
new
typically
facility.
This ball would open way up. This ball
it's
actually opened to the inside, and it just stayed right up the middle. Can't fault either Charger there.
No way. Backhand hard to the inside. Braggley makes the catch on the forehand. Powerful, powerful forehand. Midcourt. Iturbide's on it. Low and hard to the inside. Robin, fine catch at the 10. Iturbide off the frame it goes. 3 points for Jairo and Braggley. Jairo serves.
Yeah, just one throw sets up that point. It's a backhand that comes in really low, thrown by Robin. Jairo's able to cut it off and throw a powerful forehand that beats Iturbide. And afterwards, Iturbide telling Robin, just lob it up there. Can't have Jairo be picking that ball off in the air and make something happen.
Jairo, great snag at the 7 line. Back to the sidewall. Tough catch by Robin. Up the middle. Caught on the forehand of Braggley. Rabote. Rabote forehand to the inside. Jairo's there. Powerful backhand by Robin. Does go wall to wall. Iturbide on the catch. Backhand from the 7 to the inside. That scores. We're all tied up at 3-3 in the second set. Need 6 to win it. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
Yeah, just trying to get Braggley on an island back there in the corner. Chargers finally doing a good job of controlling a little bit more of the play. 3-3 here in set 2.
Powerful, powerful forehand by Braggley. Iturbide on the rebote. Braggley takes this on the bounce. Low and harder. Caught in the air by Iturbide. Jairo calls for the rebote, makes the play on the right side. Here's the backhand by Iturbide. Jairo sits up. That ball's on the wall. Difficult play by Jairo. Robin now from the 9. Wall to wall on the left side. Rebote comes up the middle. Iturbide playing deep, makes the play. Rebote to the left side of Iturbide. Here's Braggley. Lower and harder. Scooped up deep in the backcourt by Robin. That clips the sidewall, goes to the outside. Jairo's on it. Placement, scores. 4 points for Jairo and Braggley, the Cyclones. Jairo serves.
That's a good defensive save by Jairo, and it ends up being a little clip off the side wall here. It makes it split placement. Robin, the only one that can make a play. Look at how high that bounces to the right side.
That high at shoulder level, that's, we've seen it, but there's nothing easy about it.
Oh.
You look good tonight, Andrew. I meant to tell you that. You look
not as good as used to. We'll talk about that soon. It's a shame we don't have the post game anymore, the camera, because we can't see that nice
no,
red
it's not.
tie.
That's fine. That's just fine. No, we're good. We're fine. No cameras. Thank you. Here's the catch and return by Robin. See what you started? Hey, I'm announcing good highlight here. Leave me alone. Iturbide makes the catch. Backhand. Powerfully to the inside. Braggley from the 8 line. Braggley makes the catch. Crossing the wall. Here's the backhand again by Robin. Trying to get it in the corner, and Braggley stops it. Tremendous catch on the right side. Backhand by Iturbide. Rebote forehand. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's a 4-point for Iturbide and Robin. 4-4 is the score. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
Well, the longer these rallies have gone, the more they've kind of favored the Chargers in those particular points. Now the backhand is placed right along the side wall, and the closer it is, the more difficult that catch for Braggley, who tipped it.
Braggley powerfully from the forehand. To the inside it goes. Iturbide saves the rebote, keeps it in play. Outside placement scooped up by Iturbide. The 2-all lands in perfectly and scores. Beautifully executed by Iturbide. Iturbide and Robin and the purple shirts have 5 points. Possible set point.
Yeah, I mean, for as poorly, I mean, maybe not the right word, but for as little action as we've seen from the Chargers, the fact that they have a possible set point here is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. Just start shooting it when you're that far behind. Here's the backhand by Braggley to the corner. Out to the rebote. Saved by Iturbide. Jairo's there. Big right side by Braggley. Rebote coming out. Split placement. Stopped on the bounce by Jairo in the front court. Low and hard. Not a cortada, but caught by Iturbide. Big backhand by Braggley. Rebote midcourt by Iturbide. Rebote saved by Jairo. Iturbide winds up. 2-all with a light touch. Jairo got there, trying to flip it up.
Oh,
it did not make it. Great effort by Jairo, but that is point and set for Iturbide and Robin. We have split sets. We'll come back and play the third and decisive set, just 2 minutes.
The Chargers got their set. They've tied it at 1-1. Third set to decide our opening match of the night here. First night that we are open to the public here at the all-new Jam Arena, Stu. Folks still coming in here and open all night long, beginning here with some Jai-Alai and then beginning 10 p.m. Well, tonight will be Whitney Cummings and then some concerts typically after these Friday nights of Jai-Alai. So great event here. Come on down and check it out live. There's a 2-wall. Look at that one late by Iturbide. Yeah, I mean, Jairo got to it, kind of juggled it, and that's where he lost most of the speed to get that up to the front wall.
Came close to saving it, though.
He really did.
Here we are back in.
Look at that team, huh? Like Coach,
that's an intense team right there.
Coach Zuleika with the Chargers behind him.
I mean, that's an intense team right there. No question about it. And here, oh my, look at that.
There's the look. Well, now that you see us see, I don't know if it was a joke, but hello to everyone out there. You said I look good, but Stu, you buried the lead. You got a nice get up, a beautiful suit. The tie is striking to me.
And you really like the tie?
Opening night, undoubtedly, we don't have to go to Rebote Analytics for this. This is the best you've looked on opening night.
Really? At any time?
Ever.
It's something about this building, the Jam Arena, a new infusion of energy and passion into the historic Miami Jai-Alai building. Same location since 1926, opened 100 years ago this weekend.
Wow.
So yeah,
pretty special.
Of course I'm going to dress up. I'm not going to walk around like a schlump. Come on.
Would have been nice to get the memo.
Sorry, that sounded like a shot. I didn't mean that. I'll tell you what. Next weekend, next Friday, we'll both dress up. How's that?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Get folks the matches here quickly. Coming up next will be Division 5 doubles. Eggy and Julin will take on Jeden and Unda. Then 3 singles matches in a row. We'll have a Migarena against Jairo, then Zuleika against Manu, followed by Robin against Bradley, and then our final match, Division 1 doubles, Zuleika and a Migarena against Inaki and Manu. Those will be 6 matches in order tonight, and our third set of our first one here between Iturbide and Robin and Jairo and Bradley.
We are ready to begin our third and final set. First team to 6 points will win this match. Jairo has the serve for the Cyclones. That camera was frighteningly accurate. You know, they've been talking about an announcer's cam.
That worked.
There's the serve. Our third set has begun. Here's the backhand. I'm camera shy, though. I stopped talking. What a catch by Robin deep in the backcourt. Backhand to the inside. Rebote. Forehand by Jairo laid up. Big right side by Jairo to the outside of the screen. Iturbide out there with one hand trying to make a save, just not able. First point of the decisive third set goes to Jairo and Bragli.
Yeah, there's been a couple of these rebotes that have opened up a little bit differently than the players expect, and this is another one. It's a forehand rebote, which you would think would stick to the inside. You see
escape a little bit there, but then it really shot out.
Yeah, forehand rebote typically would stay more to the middle, but that opens a little, and then Iturbide just a little late. Great effort, but couldn't make the save.
Do you have a suit?
I had to pick one up. It's wedding season.
Okay. You send me a picture of the suit. I'll pick out the tie. I have a tie for you. Deal? Here's the catch by Iturbide. Backhand to the inside. Oh, what a catch by Bragli. Up the wall. Forehand up the middle. That clears. Iturbide to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Bragli. Robin again. Powerfully to the inside. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall played by Jairo. Here's the catch by Bragli. Forehand, high and hard. Here's the catch by a Robin backhand. Powerfully wall to wall from the left side. Iturbide with a fine catch. Rebote forehand. Jairo calls for the rebote, plays it from the right side, lays it up. Robin advances, takes it in the air. Bragli with a leap in and out of the cesta. We're tied up at 1-1 in the third and decisive set. Iturbide serves for the Chargers.
Yeah, Bradley's been playing really well throughout this match, just a miss on his right side. But the match has kind of turned around when the Chargers started passing more consistently. You know, you would think, try to play the ball to Bradley in the corner, but he killed the Chargers in the first set. They've kind of stayed away from that strategy, and it's worked out in their favor since.
Here's the backhand by Robin. Powerful forehand by Jairo. Robin switches from left to right, makes the catch. Jairo takes it on the bounce. At rebote comes right back to the sidewall, crosses and scores. That's a second point for Jairo and Bragli of the Cyclones. Jairo serves.
And again, Jairo couldn't have placed that ball any better. Coming back along the sidewall as Iturbide tried to make the save. And again, that's happened a couple times where he just couldn't even get assessed on it because it was so close to the wall.
Robin lifts that backhand, wall to wall, rebote coming out. Robin on the forehand. Ball tipped at the 8 line. Third point for Jairo and Bragli of the Cyclones. Jairo serves. Reminder, we are in our third and final set. The first team to 6 points will win it.
Contact with the sidewall again. Tough play for Iturbide, but definitely frustrated. One he feels like he could have had.
Rob moves way to the outside, maintains control. This is a low runner, scooped up by Jairo. What a catch. Rebote forehand. Jairo focuses on the ball, makes the play. Big right side by Bragli. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Here's Jairo. Ball tipped in the backcourt, a 4th point for Jairo and Bragli. Jairo serves.
And Jairo's starting to take over a little bit more after he sees the first miss from Bradley, going to get a little bit more involved. But in this 3rd set, now has built up that 4-1 lead. Most of it has been from number 31 up there in the front.
I mean, this is the best that I think that I've ever seen Bragli play all 8 years. Catch by catch, throw by throw. It's like...
It's scary for the other teams because he and Jen already are tough in Division 6. If he and Jairo can do it in Division 4 here, team that already coming in as defending champions, be a strong contender once again.
Robin to the outside, makes the catch. Here's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote kicking all the way to the underserve line. Set by Jairo, catch by Robin. Bragli on the backhand from the 9 line. Powerful right side. Iturbide all the way to the backcourt to make the play. Iturbide again stays behind the 8 line. Iturbide even further back. Here's the backhand. Into the corner, out to the rebote, and Jairo's there. Iturbide attacks, winds up. Costado 2-all to score. 2 points for Iturbide and Robin of the Chargers. Iturbide has the serve.
Well, there's his go-to shot opening up wide right there and should give him a little bit of confidence.
This court has been rewarding this shot since 1973 at least.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's near the 6 line where he shot that one, and I expect him to go back to it if he gets an opportunity.
The sidewall loves shots. You wouldn't think that concrete would enjoy something, right?
Oh, it does.
I'm telling you, this concrete loves it. Powerful forehand by Bragli. We all need to be... Oh, the backhand to the outside.
Yeah.
Iturbide's on it. Good adjustment. Jairo's there. Cortada stopped by Iturbide. Great catch. I was about to say, we all need to be more concerned about the emotional well-being of concrete. Here's the backhand of Robin. Rebote. Bragli calls for it. Iturbide gets in there, backhand from the 7 line. Bragli again, powerfully from the right side. Oh, what a catch by Robin. Along the wall, arrimada the whole way. Rebote saved by Jairo. Iturbide eats it up. The 2-all in and scoring. Another beautiful 2-all by Iturbide scores. Iturbide and Robin now with 3 points. Jairo and Bragli hanging on with 4. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
You really got to set up the shot out on this court, and it starts a few throws earlier. Then Iturbide able to cut one off, pass it in the middle of the service box, and then able to shoot the 2-all.
Robote forehand by Iturbide, caught by Jairo. Jairo powerfully. Oh, what a catch by Iturbide. Bradley goes to the outside, going for the scoop, has a tip ball. 4-4 is the score. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers. Reminder, we're in the third and decisive set. The first to 6 points will win it.
Well, a clutch run here late for this Chargers team. Two walls by Iturbide, and then one miss from Bradley here. We're knotted 4-4.
Robote, that's the rebound off the back wall, played by Iturbide. Jairo reaching behind him, tough catch. Jairo sends it deep, passes. Bradley, clutch catch at the 10. Robin now, backhand from the 9. Robote saved by Iturbide. Jairo moves in, scopes out the court, outside placement, catches the edge of the court and scores.
Shot.
Can't cut much more outside than that. That is 5 points and a possible match point for Jairo and Bradley.
Well, Iturbide's been on it, so stopped the first one, so Jairo knew he was going to have to flirt with the boundary line if he wanted to sneak one by, and boy, did he ever.
That wasn't just flirting. That was like dinner and...
Yeah, that was a whole Valentine's Day get-up.
Yeah, that was an... Yeah, that's... I don't know. You have to talk to the father after that one. Low, hard serve by Jairo, handled by Robin. He sends it deep. Robin on the catch. Backhand from the backcourt. Jairo midcourt. Robin gets in there, makes the play. Iturbide from the 8 line. Bradley, what a catch off the wall at the 10. Robote forehand by Iturbide, right up the middle, and scoring off the frame of Bradley Sesta. Just what this match deserves. It's 5-5. This is match point.
How about that, Stu? Comes down to one final point here in the third set, and our first live match here at Jam Arena.
Been hard fought.
Couldn't have scripted it any better. Oh, boy.
Wow, that was close. Here's the backhand by Robin.
It's been close all match, but that was scary.
That was really close, like close.
That was scary.
Robote dropping and scoring. Point, set, and match. A hard-fought match for Jairo and Bradley of the Cyclones. And the dogs are barking in the Jam Arena.
Yes, they are, Stu. For the first time, the Cyclones pick up the first win of the game day, courtesy of Jairo and Bradley. What a match. Coming up next, we'll go to Division 5 doubles. Eggy and Julian will take on Jedden and Unda.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
And we're back here with our winners, Jairo and Bradley. Bradley, we were talking about just how well you were playing, especially in that first set. How does some of the strategy change on this court compared to what you've been used to throughout your career?
I've been basically trying to avoid the ceiling, and here, since it's so much higher,
Then we moved it, and
exactly. Thanks, I appreciate it.
It was just for you, actually.
Yeah, no, nobody else. It was just me. So
Just you.
yeah, I'm out here making it happen, do what I do best. You know, I got the power on the forehand and on the backhand, so I'm gonna try to put my everything into every single throw.
I have one question for you, Andrew. I hope you don't mind.
Please.
So you deal with Jedden in one of your matches. Jairo explains to me that he's 43 years old now. He's been doing this quite a long time. I mean, are you carrying him? Jairo, what's it like to play with the energy of Bradley in the back?
Amazing. Having his energy would be amazing for me. So, good.
Awesome guy.
He's a warrior. Well, he's a Cyclone, but warrior.
I'm not carrying anybody. Like it's a team effort, both Jairo and Jedden. So we all making it happen for the team.
Awesome, guys. Well played, and congrats on the first win this
Awesome.
season together.
Good work.
All right, Cyclones take a 1-0 lead here into match 2. That'll bring out Eggy and Julin for the Chargers against Jedden and Unda, the debut for this Division 5 team of the Cyclones. So first time out for Eggy and Julin. You couldn't have, I mean, it was a storybook start for Eggy in his first professional match. They lost just 1 point, winning 6-0, 6-1, and they're looking for another one here against a little bit tougher of Jedden and Unda team, especially that power in the backcourt coming from Unda.
No question about it. Very curious to see how this Jedden and Unda team is going to work. I've seen the practice, but, you know, there's a lot of energy and a lot of noise in here tonight.
Yeah, and both of these players kind of thrive off of the crowd and the energy, and both have some big personalities. We'll see how they do together. They had some practice experience together back previously,
Yeah,
Stu,
they
if you
did.
remember that, and they had a lot of fun. So now in battlecourt paired up, we'll see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin match number 2, Division 5 doubles. Representing the Chargers, we have the team of Eggy and Julin. And for the Cyclones, it's Jedden and Unda. Eggy serves, we begin. Match number 2. Low runner to the inside, picked off in the front by Eggy. Low runner coming back to Unda now. On the right side, missed. Off the side wall, Unda gets the scoring starter here for the Cyclones. They're on the board first.
The closer the ball is to the side wall consistently, the more difficult it is to make a play. You saw that there with Eggy.
Fault under serve. First fault, second serve must be good. Good serve lands in the service box between the over and under serve line. Unda, what a catch.
Oh my
Blind in
God.
the corner, went up for it, came out on the right side. Now Julin, big backhand of his own. Wall
We need
to
the engineers
wall.
in here to check this back wall after that.
Jen on the rebote, right to Eggy. Karam doesn't open enough. Unda missed it on the outside. That's going to tie things up. 1-1.
So Eggy saw that he had Jedden on the inside, but man, Unda came running on the outside. A good enough carom from the forehand of Eggy. The instinct is absolutely correct. Just doesn't get enough of that side wall to open up. Unda was there, could not make the play.
Hard serve takes Unda to the outside, right by the cage. Big backhand, right up the middle. Eggy all alone for this rebote. Rebote left side, that kicked up and out of play. 2-1 lead for the Cyclones, Jedden and Unda.
No shortage of power from Eggy there, huh? That ball took off.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, it might still be going. Oh no, Jedden's got it.
That serve is an ace. That was good. That's going to make it 3-1.
Looks like Jedden brought the Cortada serve over from the other place.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people going for it, but that worked well for Jedden.
That's an overserve. First fault, second one coming up. And the second serve is good. Julian all the way up at the 7, blasts the backhand. Unda backed up in the corner, makes the stop. Julian watching it. Egi left side rebote. Right up the middle. Jed takes a look, scopes it out, shoots a cortada. Julian, what a scoop on the left side. Jed digs out rebote. Egi lets it pass. Julian comes charging in from the back, sends it high. Wall to wall. Jed now overhead, turns it back inside. Julian waiting on it. Now Unda takes off for this rebote. Rebote left side. Egi works through some traffic, but lost it as he went to make the throw. 4-1 now for the Cyclones.
Egi reaching in was pretty far extended to try to control that ball if he did catch it. Just saw that replay. Jed looked.
Yeah, he was well. That's why I said was working through some traffic.
Is that what that's called?
It's like a roundabout. Yeah. Just a good touch.
He's posing for a statue.
Up to this serve. Unda now back between the 9 and 10. Lines it up. Sends it high. Julian is there. Tough scoop. That one missed. That's going to get the Chargers their second point.
Excellent throw by Julian. He threw it clearly over Jedden's head, right to the feet of Unda.
High, hard backhand. Egi. Left side of Ote, high to the inside. That kicked up on the wall. It's tipped. 2 quick points, and the Chargers have cut the deficit to just 1.
Again, Egi, 18 years old, first time playing professional highlight. Didn't know what we were going to get. So far, so good.
Unda wastes no time, shoots a carom. Egi's on it, but dropped it outside. 5 points possible. Set point here for the Cyclones.
Got out there, good carom by Unda. Egi got out there just a little too fast, too much frenetic energy to stop the ball. Unda, boom. See how deep he caught it? Almost near where the hand goes into the basket. Almost impossible to control down there.
Egi takes a serve, drop shot to the inside. Look at Unda, he got up there. Now Julian's got to make a tough scoop, but he secures it. This one into the corner. Chick-Chack will score for Julian. 4 points, back to the Chargers. They'll serve.
Can't forget, Unda's fast.
Oh, we got there.
I mean, we talk about, he has an appearance now, but that's a triathlon runner.
Sends this one high. Julian backed up to the wall, makes the stop. Forehand dropping between them. Unda steps up, makes the play on the bounce. Ooh, Julian, blind catch overhead. Forehand kicks off the side wall, crossing. Unda goes up for it. Julian from the 8 sends it high and deep, wall to wall. Jedden in the middle of the court. Rebote. It's a 2-wall. Egi alone outside. Makes the catch this time. Carom from Egi. Doesn't open. Jedden dropped it though. So we are tied here at 5-5. This is set point.
Jedden was there. Great positioning. Egi scoring on the shot off the frame of Jedden Sesta.
Back-to-back sets here, going to a decisive 11th point. Hard serve, dropping. Oh, Unda just got there. The carom is in the pad. Point and set. Egi and Julian escape 6-5. 2 minutes, we come back, play set 2.
I think Jedden was using some special hand sign language there that we need to pick up on.
Yeah, well... Yeah, it's just kind of a tough break. You can tell that serve was dying. I mean, Unda barely got up to it, and then didn't have full control as he went to throw the caroms to, and unfortunately dropped in the pad. 6-5. It all adds up to a Chargers victory there in set number 1.
as the youngest member of this organization, Eggy getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah, and Iturbide, a lot of veteran. I mean, Zuleika, Iturbide, Julian, Migarena, tons of veteran leadership around him. Will be just great in his development.
Julian's has been a great partner for him. I mean, we've only seen him twice, but he's been a really, really good partner for him.
Well, Julian makes it easy on his front quarters too, because
he played great just now
He can control everything from the back, and I don't know exactly what Julian's saying, but I'll tell him maybe less is more sometimes, especially up in the front in these divisions. You don't have to go cut those balls off in the front. I'm behind you. I can make those plays, and just instilling that confidence in his partner. You go back over to the Cyclones here, and just a frustrating way for the set to end. I mean, they were in control and had as big as a lead as 4-1. And just let it slip away.
Only man in Jai-Alai with a Super Bowl ring. Tenard Davis. Have you seen the ring?
Not in person. I only saw it in the documentary. But
he let me put it on. Charged me $20, but he let me put it on.
Not surprised that
it's
you
huge.
gotta. Hey, if you do something well, you got to charge for it.
Absolutely. There is Inaki tying his shoes.
Yeah, Inaki coming out one time tonight, and he's got a bit of a wait. That's why he's taking so long to tie those shoes in. Yeah, he's playing in the final match, he and Manu against Zuleika and Migarena. So
if you're ever down,
he's like, I got time.
If you're ever down and out, as I have been, just call Inaki, have dinner with them. You'll be smiling all evening.
He's really taking his time. All right, set number 2 just about ready to get started here. Will be the Cyclones with control of the serve. Jedden getting warmed up. The team that loses the previous set begins the next set with control of the serve. That's the Cyclones here. And Jedden get things started. Jedden serves. Set 2 is underway. Julian from the outside sends the backhand high. Unda backing up, makes the stop in the corner. Oh, ball missed. That's a tip by Julian backing up. Jedden and Unda strike first again in set 2.
For those of you who watch battlecourt regularly, I mean, I've been doing this ooh-ah thing. I don't know where it came from. It's something about this view. My apologies. I mean, every one of these is just like, is he going to get hit in the face? Is someone else going to get hit? It's ooh-ah.
That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up.
Is Eggy going to get hit in the knee?
Something, yeah. Ooh, Eggy just out of the way of that second serve, and Julian dropped it outside. An ace for Jedden. Makes it 2-0.
Tricky, tricky.
Just a lot of spin there coming to the outside, back to Julian's forehand, but one that he expects to catch. Julian's got this one on the left side, sends it high and deep. Unda steps out of the way, Jedden alone, plays the rebote up the middle. Eggy cuts it off, sends it back. Now Unda, good head start, comes out to save the rebote. Eggy floats one high and deep, clearing the screen. Jedden off his footing, comes back and makes another save. Now Julian. High, hard forehand. Unda can't get to this one. Jedden all alone. It's on the wall. He makes the stop. Back to Julian, though. Outside placement. Caught. Dropped. Right on the outside. Gets the Chargers on the board here in set 2.
That's 2 for Jedden that came to him, but they came pretty quick. One in the first set and there. His rebote's been spot on.
Jedden. Unda rather looking for the 3-wall play. Julian able to cut it off. Ooh, Unda running with the ball. That's a great save coming back for it. Now Eggy Karam opens and scores just like that. We're tied 2-2.
Gets a salute from Jedden. I mean, that's high praise from Jedden.
Absolutely.
You beat him on a point. That's high praise, no question.
And Eggy wastes no time getting back to the service box. Unda, what a backhand that was. Actually too high, hit the screen there, deep into the backcourt, back about the 9 line. Still out of play. Eggy and Julian take the lead. Wow.
That was a really powerful backhand.
I think he's the first one to hit the
it wasn't
triangle
that loud,
up
so
here.
it must have been high up.
Yeah. Wow. So the screen goes down like at the 9 line to attach to the back wall, and wow. That's an underserve. Second one here for Egi. Wow, Unda moved up on the serve, shoots a carom. Egi outside, makes a great catch, comes back over the top. Oh, but it's right to Unda. Backhand on the wall, picked off by Julian. Sends it high and deep. Unda back in position, makes the stop again. Oh, that drops and scores for Unda, 3-3. Cyclones tied it up.
Julian moving frenetically, try to get that ball and clean miss on the front end, on the back end, just not able to make the rebote. Linda's got no shortage of power, huh?
Oh, no. Makes sense. He was the first one to hit the net up there. Wow, Egi's got the serve. Another carom. Oh, my. Jedden made that catch somehow, and it is scored on the return.
I don't know if Jed knew that he had the ball, but he certainly threw it back to score. My, oh, my.
No, I mean, he stopped here for a second. Look at Egi, makes the catch. Carom coming in here. Look what I got. Just protecting himself.
Stopped it beautifully.
Makes the stop and scores with it. Critical point 2 gives the Cyclones the lead. That's under. Just in front of the underserve line. Second serve coming up. Oh, Julian barely got up to the serve, into the corner, looking for it to die. Unda can't save that rebote. 4-4 is the score. Egi serves.
Yeah, good communication between Jedden and Unda. I mean, Unda, I think, was very clear that Jedden wanted him to make that rebote. I think the people driving on North River Drive are also aware of that as well.
Unda from the outside just blasts it. Egi set up at the 6, rebote higher to the inside. Unda moving up on it, tipped it. Gives the Chargers 5 points, a possible set and a possible match point.
Egi got there. Didn't throw it particularly hard, and those floaters can be difficult. And that was floating away from the sidewall, but tricky one.
That's an underserve. Second serve here for Egi. Oh, that is a double fault. So we are tied up at 5-5 again. Possible match point right here for the Chargers. And it is set point for the Cyclones.
Yeah, I hate to see a double fault like that, but
Egi cuts off the serve, shoots it low to the inside. That scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Egi and Julian take it straight set, 6-5, 6-5. Well, came down to the final point both times, and the Chargers take it to tie up the game day. 1-1 heading into the singles portion of the program. 3 in a row. First, Amiga Reina against Jairo. That's coming up next. And let's take a look at some replays from match number 2. Egi aggressive up in the front. Karam right here. Okanunda, he's on it, but just couldn't make that catch. You see him getting into the throw before he had that catch secured. Egi here again, this time from the costado. Drop shot to the inside, but look at Unda, he's quick, got up there. Saved the point, at least for the moment. But then Julian here, nice forehand.
Sends it back to pass.
Yeah, gets it to die in the corner. Karam there by Egi. Yeah, Jedden kind of crossed up, got a salute on that throw. And then look at this catch outside. Over the top. And then right here, I believe, yep, this is at 5-5. I mean, look at that fearless, perfect throw right at Unda's feet, and it scores for the win. Gotta feel good in his first year of professional experience. Jai-Alai, well, he's got 2 wins. Take a look at that game day score as well as the Jam Arena. A nice look at that as well. 1-1 in that game day. And near the bottom row are standings here. Spring 26 season. A couple ties to start off the action and a win by the Chargers over the Warriors, and that's where we stand. Every team has played 1 game day so far. It will be 15 to make up a full regular season. Some ongoing practice here. You see Jairo and Amigarena will get things started in singles. Then Zuleika against Manu, followed by Robin and Bradley. We're going to hear from our winners, Egi and Julian. There they are. Congratulations, guys. Egi, first year playing professional Jai-Alai. What has this experience been like for you?
Egi, este es tu primer año jugando Jai-Alai profesional. ¿Cómo ha sido la experiencia?
Pues es una cosa nueva al final, una locura que estoy viviendo.
It's a brand new thing. It's super crazy and that I'm living through.
Y muy contento con la pareja, con el equipo y a seguir así, buenas sensaciones.
And I'm super happy to be playing with Julian, with my partner. I'm super happy about the team. It's just to keep going and keep playing.
Awesome, guys. Great win for you, and good luck the rest of the way this season. Thank you.
Super crazy. He got it right. He absolutely got it right.
Unbelievable.
That is Jai-Alai.
2-0 for the young Egi as well. With that, we're ready to get match number 3 started. Division 3 singles representing the Chargers. We have number 44, Amigarena. And for the Cyclones, number 31, Jairo.
Amigarena serves. Our first singles match of the evening has begun. Here's the backhand by Jairo. He passes. Amigarena lost his footing, got back up. He makes the play. Amigarena crossing the wall. That ball's bobbled and held. First point of this match to Amigarena, the Chargers.
Yeah, both of these players have played in Division 3 the last couple of seasons. They've played 2 matches, the last 2. Jairo's won them both in straight sets. But again, on this court, you can score in a variety of ways. That should suit some of these backcourters a little bit more. You don't have to make as many shots up in the front.
Here's the powerful backhand by Jairo. Rebote forehand, high and hard to the front wall. Jairo from the 6th line. Drop shot, it scores. 1-1, we're tied up in the first set. Jairo serves for the Cyclones.
And if Jairo's going to kill the point, most of the time it's going to come from that right side. The cortadas, the 3 walls, and the drop shots just like this. A ton of space up there in singles. And playing against a backcourter whose instincts are to be on the back foot and back up, that's a really smart throw.
Here's the backhand by Amigarena. Little clip off the side wall. Jairo has it midcourt. Excellent rebote save by Amigarena. Jairo takes it on the bounce. That ball not coming out. Jairo gets the point for the Cyclones.
This is a different look here. This is what we're talking about, scoring from in the front and the back court, getting it to die there in the corner.
You see how far away he was. Yeah, exactly. That's not on the Migarena. That's where it hit the back wall. The lower it hits on the back wall, especially as it approaches the Chula or the Chick-Chack, depending upon which side it's thrown from. Definitely the more difficult to play. Definitely more difficult to predict. Migarena opens up on the left side. Jairo from the 7. Wall to wall. Rebote forehand saved by Migarena. Here's Jairo. Jairo passes. Rebote is saved by Migarena. Migarena to the backcourt. Takes it in the air. Big backhand follows. Wall to wall and out to the Rebote. Ball tipped on the run. Point for Jairo.
Jairo's kind of like an assembly line. It's just the same thing over and over and over again, and it's not a criticism. It's just perfect. Every time it's the same. It's a perfect forehand Rebote. It's right in the corner, and Migarena's just scrambling. If he's making a catch, he's backing up and
over the years, I've spoken to many players about strategy. I mean, going back like 30 years, and you get these guys that don't do anything particularly flashy. It's like, why am I going to screw things up? I mean, they're at the top. Many of them have been at the top of their game, and it's like...
Right, if he wasn't going to change it up before, I mean, coming here where he doesn't really need to anyway. I mean,
absolutely.
Not going to stop, not going to change it now.
Rebote forehand by Jairo for the bounce. Migarena has it. He passes. Rebote forehand saved by Jairo. Drop shot. Jairo grabs it on the forehand. Right side, back to pass and score. Well done. 4 points for Jairo and the Cyclones.
And again, another forehand crossing the wall. Gets it to pass on this court. The Rebote reacts a little differently. Hits the back wall and drops straight down into the floor. And that's why you see Migarena more committed to making that catch in the air. You see him lunging back for it. Before it, just let that pass. Now he knows if he doesn't make it, point's going to be over.
There's a chance it's going to come back at his feet. Hit the Chick-Chack or Chula. We've been talking about it all week. Do you kill it in the front? Do you kill it in the back? Migarena with the return from the 10 line. Up, and away. That ball is out of play. Migarena has the second point for the Chargers. He serves.
We just got to take advantage of these rare misses from Jairo. See what Migarena can do here. Gets the serve back. Last push here in set number 1 to get back in it.
Backhand by Jairo. Thrown powerfully to pass. Great catch by Jairo. Rebote left side, saved by Migarena. Migarena, great catch at the side wall. Big backhand follows. A 5th point for Jairo in the first set. Possible set point.
And one after another. Forehand Rebotes just devastating. Crossing that wall, dropping down low. And Migarena's on the move. It's just so hard to line that ball up in the basket. 5-2. Chance to take this opening set.
What do you think? A little less space? If we vote.
I would say yes.
Not everybody's great at equalizing. I mean,
the setup is great though for DJ.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Killing it as always.
Rebote forehand by Jairo. Migarena to the back has a tip ball. Point and set to Jairo. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Player next set.
Jairo on cruise control here in singles. He's already played one match to start off this season. First time out against Echeverry of the Devils, and he's able to get the win there. Looking to make it 2-0 right here. Coming off of a season where Jairo went 4-1, was an all-star in this second division, and you can see why.
What is that up on the screen over there?
I was looking at that. It looks like some sort of rules explanation video.
Wow. No, there are animations.
And there's a lot of animations.
I mean, we're looking right now at Jedden and Jairo, and it's good to see Jedden smiling and laughing. That really is. But you know, we get distracted by shiny things in the announcers area. We can't call this the announcers booth. The announcers booth is like over yonder. We're looking at it.
Yeah, well, I see a renegade there, kind of an angry-looking wolf-like
I didn't know they
creature.
talked.
Yeah, all these logos. I saw a fireball. I saw a devil. I think we're going to see every team up here. That's pretty cool, so you can check that video out in person. We're not putting it up here. You got to come in live to see it.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
and the Cyclone, there he is.
He looks pissed. He just won a championship. Why would he look pissed?
He's just an angry-looking guy. He's got his red eyes. Looks like he's up to no good. And then the Warrior. There he is. All teams represented.
I think the guys are watching it too, because to see Jedden laugh like that, it's like, what the hell is that? We've never seen that before.
Or they're just looking at themselves. Yeah, and I think everyone's kind of wondering that same thing. Back to the highlight, though. Again, Jairo, all right side to take that first set victory. Again, no reason to change it up. I mean, it doesn't call for shots. Just keep passing into the corner. If Amigarena's made the save, it's been purely defensive. Expect more of the same here in set two. Amigarena's got the serve.
Sorry to disturb your massage there, Jairo, by Unda, but there's a match to play.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, Amigarena's standing with his back on the wall.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Oh, yeah. He's a busy man, got places to be. Amigarena serves. Our second set has begun. Big backhand. Rebote left side, high to the front wall. Jairo makes the catch. Big backhand by Amigarena. Rebote comes in low. Jairo puts it up high. Amigarena's there. Amigarena advances, makes the catch, fakes the two-wall inside placement, scores. First point of the second set goes to Amigarena, the Chargers.
And that's exactly what he has to do. Get Jairo to be a little more defensive. I mean, look at where he's catching that ball. In the middle of the service box, about halfway up the court. And there he's able to throw a costado and get Jairo to react one way or another. And beats him inside.
Here's the backhand by Jairo. Wall to wall from the left side it goes. In and out of the cesta. A rare miss on the forehand of Jairo gives Amigarena his second point. You can wait a very long waiting for Jairo to drop one on the right side.
Yeah, he's just got to take advantage here. Now up 2-0. This is a set that Amigarena obviously has to win to stay in the match, but needs it.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good.
Just give him a little bit of confidence in singles play. I mean, last season, not all too bad. Amigarena was 2-3. But just this Jairo matchup, it's a difficult one for everyone in this group.
Here's the backhand by Jairo. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out to the inside. Amigarena sends it powerfully right to the chick check where it scores. That's a point for Amigarena. I bet I know who that was.
I mean, what a chick-chack from the forehand Rebote. Just the best one Amigarena's thrown here at Jam Arena.
players are happy to have it back. It's sad when you lose your check. Here's the backhand by Migarena. Jairo on the catch. Passes. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played powerfully by Migarena. Drop shot. Oh, missed the wall, hit the pad. The pad is bad. 4 points for Migarena. He serves.
Also have to remember this is Migarena's first time out on this court in singles, which is way different than what he's been playing the last couple of seasons.
No question.
So again, the fact that the first set looked a little uncomfortable, didn't look all too comfortable with the positioning in particular, it's going to come around with time and reps.
Powerful backhand by Jairo. Two all by Jairo. Oh, we don't see that often. Beautifully executed by Jairo off the rebote and scoring. Jairo gets his first point in the second set. He serves.
Yeah, Jairo certainly going for something different right here. A 2-all off the rebote, and yeah, Migarena not expecting it either.
He had cards printed up that basically said, stop asking me to throw 2-walls. I mean, he started handing them out 2 years ago. I'm not throwing. Could you ask for a friendlier backcourt than a Migarena? Yeah.
Just wave to us.
He's happy to see you. Here's the backhand by Migarena to the inside. Rebote left side for the big bounce on the wall the whole way. That is perfectly thrown by Migarena to score. Migarena has 5 points, possible set point.
Yeah, I mean, look, a couple mistakes from Jairo's come out a little flatter in set number 2.
Look at this. Can you see any? I mean, you could fit a piece of paper between the ball and the sidewall.
Goes up 4 on the right side and tipped it because there's a little bit of space there.
Here's the backhand by Jairo. Rebote, forehand, powerfully thrown by Migarena. Rebote left side, right up the middle. Jairo's there. Migarena on the backhand from the 9 line. Well played. Rebote saved by Jairo. Migarena advances, winds up. The 2-all will score.
Well played.
Point and set 4. Migarena the Chargers. We have split sets. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the third and decisive set.
Quite the response there by Migarena. Take another look at this 2-wall that scores here at the end in a salute. No, he's not not flicking him off. That is a salute. That is a positive thing.
Oh, 100%. No. And also, I thought you were talking about flicking off the 2-wall. No, he doesn't throw many. I mean,
come on. No.
Almost never in doubles, but very rarely even in singles.
Well, establish one costado to the inside early and then throws the 2-wall a little bit later on. Just got to keep your opponent guessing, and a little bit of nervousness over on the Cyclone side of the cage here after the way that first set went. I don't know if many expected to be right here, losing that second one 6-1. All the Cyclones over in the cage, including team captain Manu there. Saw him for a second, just stepped away. He's coming out next against Zuleika, Division I singles. And of course, Jairo, as he did it in that first match of the day, gonna leave his hand in that basket, keep the tie in. And back over here with the Chargers, team captain Zuleika, just talking with Migarena. Iturbide encouraging as well. It's just gotta feel good. I mean, that first set for all these players, it's going to just be a totally different compared to set number 2, especially in singles, because this court is so much bigger. There's a lot more space, and some guys have just looked lost, as Migarena did in set 1, but look at the way he came back.
Absolutely. Got used to it and doing well. I'll tell you something, Andrew. It's just beautiful to see folks turn out for opening night here at the Jam Arena. Don't forget, we're open every Friday now through, what is it? May something. 7 p.m. Highlight, music, entertainment. It's all awesome. And Andrew and I in a dress-off competition
I guess
every Friday night. Who's got the better suit? We're ready to begin our third and final set. Jairo has the serve. Jairo serves. Our third set has begun. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand, high and hard to the front wall. Amigarena's there. Here's the backhand from the 7 line. Rebote forehand. Ball tipped on the inside. First point of the decisive third set goes to Jairo of the Cyclones.
Just the catching two in singles is a lot more difficult. You're never just planted on your 2 feet when you're making a catch. You're always on the move. It's crossing the wall. These subtle changes that make a big difference at the end of the day. Results in a tip, 1-0 here for Jairo.
Here's the catch by Amigarena, backhand, powerfully thrown. Jairo, difficult save on the forehand. Amigarena's there. Right to the corner. Not coming out. 1-1. Amigarena serves for the Chargers. Again, we're in the third and final set. First player to reach 6 points will win this match.
Yeah, right there you see it die. It doesn't really lob all the way out. It just kind of dies after it hits that back wall, and Amigarena able to knot it up.
Here's the backhand by Jairo, powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand. Big right side by Jairo. Jairo advances. Midcourt, hard throw. Caught in the air by Amigarena. Great catch, he looks to pass. Stopped by Jairo at the 8. Rebote save, got it before the second bounce. Jairo advances.
Trying to pass. Yep.
That will score. Jairo has 2 points and the serve here in the third set.
You talk about digging out a rebote. I mean, you're going to see one right here. Gets one hand.
The presence of mind also to get it up high enough.
Yep.
Great view of the Jam Arena. And again, a lot of people up there in the front, but I'm seeing a lot of people in the back as well. I mean, the seats.
Well, behind the camera, yeah, you couldn't even see in that view.
I mean, yeah, no, we're kind of hidden back here, but I mean, you know, some of those seats back there are going like, hey, what is this? What is this? I haven't been touched since like the 78.
Like this look, yeah, the people on the right side of your screen, but there's also people in the deep middle part of your screen that you can't see back there that you're alluding to.
Yep.
It's a beautiful arena, folks. Come check it out.
Amigarena on the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Caught in the air. That ball's not coming out. The check scores for Jairo. Third point for Jairo of the Cyclones. He serves.
Well, this first throw is the key for Amigarena. It's the balance of, you know, getting it throw to pass, but also not feeding Jairo's rebote when you do so. You wanted to be playing it back, I mean, no further than like the 9 line or the 8 line at the absolute worst case. But he's had plenty of opportunities up near the service box in this set. It's resulted in a 3-1 lead.
Amigarena opens up on the backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Out to the rebote. Difficult catch, completed by Amigarena. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote forehand by Jairo. He sends it high and deep, and Amigarena's there. Migrena now at the back wall, comes out on the left side. Along the wall it goes. Rebote forehand, caught by Jairo. Jairo grabs that on the bounce with a hop.
Control.
Backhand to the outside. Jairo's there, 2-all. Opening up, Migrena has it, stops it. Drop shot.
No.
Just missed.
In the pad.
Into the pad. 4 points for Jairo, he serves.
Everything but the finish right there. He makes a great stop outside, beautiful catch, winds it up, and just throws it right in the pad.
Got to the ball beautifully.
Yeah. Look, it's a good shot. We've seen a high percentage of these drop shots scored in this opening week. But that's just, he knows it too. That's just the one place you can't miss. You throw a carambola, you throw a cortada, it's going to be tough to handle. But a drop shot into the pad, that's tough.
Here's the backhand by Migrena. Jairo stops it at the 8. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Migrena committed to the corner, makes the play. Drop shot to the inside. He's going to score on the second bounce. Migrena changing things up and scoring 2 points. For Migrena, the Chargers, he takes the serve.
And also on this court, you don't need to thread the needle as much with these drop shots, and he made the adjustment this time from the costado. Look, this hits comfortably above the pad, and it's such a long run for Jairo. The added length to this court, it makes the difference.
Here's the backhand by Jairo to the inside. Migrena again committed, comes out strong on the backhand. Rebote forehand save. Jairo takes it on the bounce on the outside. Powerful throw, crossing the sidewall, coming out. That save is in play. Jairo way up front, looking to pass. Chick-chack scores. Five points here in the third set for Jairo. Possible match point. I almost called him Hydro. I don't know how that happened.
Director Brian said it's way cooler. I agree. And it fits with the Cyclone name, like tropical. But this Rebote, again, kicking way up high. That's all he can do with it. Gets it to the outside, pretty good effort, and then
but look at this throw.
Just got to duck and cover, and again, you see the chick-chack.
Not coming out.
Going to open up a whole new category for Rebote analytics with those kill shots in the back of the court now, Stu.
Absolutely.
He's got his work cut out for him this weekend.
It's very legit. Migrena on the backhand of the inside. Here's Jairo from the 8. Powerfully, wall to wall. Ball ruled to have been tipped first time around. That is point, set, and match for Jairo of the Cyclones, taking it in the third set, 6-2.
Back and forth, took a third set, but Jairo gets it done, remains perfect against Migrena, and stays perfect in singles this season, improving to 2-0. Up next, we'll go to Division 1. Zuleika will take on Manu.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Game day reflecting another win there by Jairo, responsible for both wins here for the Cyclones today. 2-1 lead for his team. We will hear from Jairo here in just a few moments. He's over in the cage, ready to go. Let's hear from third-ranked player of the Cyclones, defending champion, that is Jairo. Jairo, another single season here, totally different strategy now coming to this court. What are your thoughts really coming out there in singles play?
Well, now it's more like a traditional Jai-Alai. You can throw chick-chack, you can throw a two-wall easier, so just play. I mean, when you have your right side, you have a couple of options like chick-chack, the Hada, so the other guy has to cover everything, so that's pretty difficult. So that's playing like I did my whole life.
Awesome, Jairo. Well, 2 wins for you tonight. Great start. See if the Cyclones can close it out for you. Thank you for the time.
Guys.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this opening Friday, the World Jai-Alai League is proud to partner with South Florida organizations to raise awareness and financial credit through the battlecourt season. The Chargers are playing on behalf of the Baila con Micho Dance School, dedicated to inspiring and uniting communities through dance. They are committed to preserving and promoting Latin culture while creating a positive, inclusive, and professional environment where dancers of all ages can grow in confidence, discipline, and joy. The Cyclones are proudly playing on behalf of the Spain-U.S. Chamber of Commerce. With Jai-Alai's roots tracing back to the Basque region of Spain, the Chamber strengthens business ties between Spain, the U.S., and Latin America while promoting Spanish culture and companies here in the U.S. Let's give a warm shout out to these 2 local organizations that are with us tonight as we support their missions. And with that, we are now ready to begin match number 4, representing the Chargers and playing on behalf of the Baila con Micho Dance School. We have Zulaika. And representing the Cyclones, playing on behalf of the Spain-U.S. Chamber of Commerce, we have Manu.
We've seen both Manu and Zulaika play singles already in the first couple days, and man, what great singles they both played.
Wow, what a serve there by Zulaika to get things started. That is an ace. It's the first point here of our 4th match.
That's an ace-ace. That's the most traditional ace there is. Deep to the box, straight to the corner, over the opponent's head.
Hard serve coming up the middle this time. Manu keeps it on the left side, sends it high and deep. Tough for Bote. Zulaika tried to flick it up there. It's going to land out. Manu ties it 1-1.
Yeah, you saw that ace, right?
Still, oh yeah.
Can you imagine like a 16-year-old Stu doing that?
Oof.
Can you imagine?
I've only heard about the right side and seen it in my dreams.
There's no video. Sorry.
Serve crossing the wall late. Zulaika picks it off, sends it deep. Robote left side from the 7 line. Clip the corner. Zulaika steps in front of it. Now with a powerful forehand. Manu, great stop blind overhead. This one hits high in the corner. Zulaika, powerful forehand. Robote. Manu lines it up off the side wall. This one comes out of the chula. Coming right up the middle. Scoop by Manu. 2-wall. That's just too wide. Zulaika takes the lead back 2-1.
At this level, it's really like watching a moving chess match. I mean, every shot so carefully planned.
Oh, Manu goes up this time, climbs the wall to secure that catch. Robote forehand from the 7 line, lobbed up. Manu maneuvers, makes the catch up at the 8. Floating backhand, Zulaika sends it from the 6 line, back to the corner, dying and scoring. Chick-Chack makes it 3-1.
Manu was in position to make that rebote. It just wasn't coming out.
In the last 2 seasons, Zulaika has just owned this series. He's won all 4 singles matches against Manu. 2 of those matches did come down to the final point of a 3rd set, but still 4 wins in a row for Zulaika. A different court here, first time they're matching up. Manu peels that one off the wall, floats it back. Robote left side, that's a 2-1 opening wide and scoring. 4-1. Favor of Zulaika.
He shoots this 2-all with just zero fear. I mean, just, it's so beautiful to watch when it's executed properly, and that is just his form is spot on. The way the ball opens up is spot on. That's just a gorgeous shot.
High floating back in again. That's cutting along the wall. Zulaika not going to get to this one. Second point up there for Manu.
Manu got the ball back to the side wall. Extremely difficult to make that play there.
Zulaika from the 9. This one coming out, Zulaika. Powerful rebote, right back to Manu. Played into the corner. Rebote, this one dropping, but crossing the wall, catch. Manu, tough grab. Comes out of the Chua. Push to the outside, now Manu into the Costado, inside, placement got him. 1 point deficit now for Manu. He'll serve.
Manu in singles is just one of those backcourters where when he's winding up like this, you got to commit one or the other. As soon as Zulaika stepped to the outside, bam to the inside. Manu went.
Zulaika clearing the screen with that backhand. That's coming way out. Manu sends Robote up. Zulaika committed, but juggled that catch. 4-4 is the score. Manu will serve.
You know, I really feel bad you don't have anybody to wave to with that, so I'll wave at you. How's that?
Thank you, Stu.
You know, I feel bad about that.
That's the one thing that we didn't quite think about when building this facility, is that I wouldn't be able to do 4-4 anymore. That's okay. There was no reason to think about that.
I'll give you the 4-4. There you go.
Thank you, Stu.
You're welcome.
I'll just create a T-shirt and wear it on Fridays. Manu now in the middle of the court from the 9 line. Floats it back. That one's coming out of the rebote. Saved by Zulaika. Manu catch at the 8. Another one. Zulaika backpedaling into position. Fires rebote up high.
Oh,
passing
my.
Manu into
Wow.
the chick-chack to score. Lead back to Zulaika. He's got 5 and a possible set point.
Jairo said it back, you know, there's certain aspects of traditional Jai-Alai that are just really beautiful. And a beautifully thrown forehand to pass that hits just right on the back wall and dies. Especially trying to pass Manu.
Oh.
Picture perfect.
Manu from the 10. Able to pass from there. Zulaika out early for the rebote. Puts it back inside. Manu with the catch.
Out for Rabote, coming in a little bit low. Manu steps up, makes the play, goes for that low runner, tries to drop it in the Chula. That comes out. Zulaika sends it back along the wall. Manu steps up, then a backhand 2-wall, follows it, lands in. Zulaika gets there, avoids the net. It's a carom. Not going to open enough. Manu's up there looking to kill it, throws a drop shot, dropped in to score. Well played. Ties it at 5-5. This is set point.
Backhand 2-wall. Again, the one guy who's been throwing it with some success. Zulaika keeps his left hand clear of the screen. And this drop shot, second bounce. Oh, well in front of the underserve line. Well done. And here we are at 5-5 in the first set.
Floating serve, taken in by Zulaika. Big backhand right up the middle. Manu, chance at this Rabote. It's a 2-wall, but it lands out. Point and set. Zulaika wins it 6-5. 2 minutes. We'll play set 2.
Jai-Alai a game of inches, and in that case, he went for it. Just caught the edge of the wood.
And it's Baxter, that scare. It's the devil that looks scary, that mascot that's animated. And
well, you do know what the players originally called that when the Devils first came along, don't you?
Oh, I do.
Do you remember?
I remember.
The crack panda?
I'm going to say, I don't know if it's, yeah. Well, we said it, yeah.
It's PG.
It's out, it's out.
And look who's back.
And guess what? Yeah.
Someone gave me the address. That's
different
great.
Facility, but the same kids here dancing. I believe these are the kids from the Baila con Micho dance school, I would guess. That the Chargers are playing on behalf of tonight.
And they're on a stage as we gaze back on, oh, sorry, there we go. That's exactly what we're talking, that's our view.
Well, and even more of an elevated surface for them to actually, you know.
They made it to the big stage.
Yeah, look at this. Killing it as always.
My goodness, the groups that have been on this stage over the years.
Oh, I'm out 4 to 6 weeks if I try to do that move, Stu.
You dance like that?
No, injury, immediate injury.
Oh.
We already saw some of the dancing earlier. That's
You're dancing?
That's the extent.
Oh, the head bopping.
That's just.
I thought that was a nervous tick. I was going to recommend a neurologist actually, but you seem okay.
If you got a good recommendation, you can never have too many neurologists on call. Still,
or psychiatrists in Jai-Alai.
That's true. Back over here with the Chargers. That's team captain Zulaika in his first of 2 appearances tonight. Zulaika already 1-0 in singles, defeating Douglas to start off his season. Again, he's won his last 4 against Manu. But totally different out here. I mean, with Manu's power and catching, I mean, this court really seems to suit him a little bit more than before. But Zulaika still stealing that first set, 6-5. Set 2. There's Manu, ready to serve. We are ready to begin our second set. Manu serves to Zulaika. There's a serve. Our second set is underway. Zulaika pumps the forehand. Manu, catch off the side wall. Keeps this one low. Comes out just enough for Zulaika to lay it up, but Manu attacking. 2-wall. Thrown to score. On the board first, here is Manu in set 2.
Zulaika knew it. Has respect for Manu's Gustavo 2-wall. And that's exactly what that was. Ooh, the bass is particularly tough on this song.
See how that one opens beautifully right there. But yes, you are also right on.
I am right. I feel that in the chair, the desk. It's like having a kidney stone blasted. My God.
Robote to the outside. There's a catch by Zulaika. He's got him trapped, throws the carom. It's in and score.
Beautifully done.
Tied up 1-1. Whenever Zulaika has his opponent trapped, you know a shot's coming.
Great catch. Composed. Carom hits the floor, opens up, and scores.
Over serve. Second serve coming up.
I'm going to guess that Zulaika's a fan of that traditional ace. Because he certainly went for it there.
Second serve there is good. Manu attacking. Not going to let that ball cross. Makes the catch. Right into that Chula. Zulaika digs it out just above the pad. Manu from the outside sends it back in where it scores. Manu leads 2-1.
Say it again. When Manu's winding up, you have to commit.
Zulaika backed up to the 10. Floats this one up high. Clearing the screen. Robote for Manu inside. We're looking to pass, clip the sidewall. Comes to Zulaika inside placement. Tries to beat Manu, but he makes a fine catch. Robote, 2-wall.
Wow.
Oh, from deep in the backcourt. That scores for Zulaika. Quite the shot to tie it up.
Just so beautifully executed again.
Look at this. I mean, look at where it opens, drops in, and no chance.
Threw that all the way back. 9 line.
Big bouncing serve, handled in the corner. Manu left side. There's Robote by Zulaika. Dropping. Manu makes the catch. Robote turned back over the top. Manu with the high scoop. Backhand. Comes out of the Chula. Oh, up on Zulaika quickly. Oh, almost got past Manu. But he goes crashing into the side wall. Strong forehand. Robote caught in the middle of the court. Manu lobs it up high. Coming back out. Zulaika to the outside this time. Manu all over it, but drops it. Air miss, the third point up on the board for Zulaika.
You know, it was a beautiful throw by Zulaika, trying to change things up. Outside placement. Manu was just right there. Have to believe he was thinking about what he was going to throw. Carom would have been nice.
Would have scored, would have taken the lead, but instead Zulaika opens it up to 3-2. Manu from all the way back beyond the 10. Rote cutting inside. Zulaika tries to get it to pass. No, Manu steps in front, cuts it off. This one right on the wall, some contact. Manu with the outside placement, works through it and scores. What a shot there. Tied up again, 3-3.
Zulaika basically apologizing there in the middle of the point. Sorry I got in your way, I know I did. Manu, right there.
Yep.
Says sorry about that. Manu not asking for interference, just throws an outside placement. That scores. Well done.
Ooh, big backhand again. Manu up at the serve line. Rabote drop back. Zulaika waiting for it. Long run for Manu. 2-wall Rabote. Not enough. Zulaika takes a look, then throws a drop shot. That scores. Dropped in to make it 4-3.
Definition of singles highlight on this court. Has been for years. There's a little volley, and then it's the shot. It's just.
Well, that serve crossing late. Manu backed up, pulls it in. Tough grab along the wall. Zulaika sends it up high. Coming out, Rabote dug out, soft touch. Oh, that caught the pad though. The pad is bad, gives Zulaika 5-3 lead. Possible set and a possible match point.
That drop short for Manu. Wasn't able to really get it where he wanted to. Figure he'd try to turn it into a drop shot off the Rabote.
Manu there from the 9. Able to pass. Now Zulaika looking at the Rabote. Turns it from the 7. Good stop by Manu overhead. Plays it back. Zulaika again looking for the Rabote. This time it's a 2-wall opening. And beautiful. Scoring for the win. Point, set, and match. Zulaika takes it in straight sets. 6-5, 6-3. Trading wins here in the game day, all tied at 2 now as we head into match 5, Division 5 singles. Robin against Bradley. And let's see some replays there. From our 4th match, there's a 2-all by Zulaika. Rabote here, turn to the outside, but look at Zulaika. He is all over it, makes the catch, and the 2-all to score. Two all here. Again, a deep one off the Rabote. I mean, look at that, Stu. I mean, that's back at the 8 line almost.
Again, the sidewall is your friend here. It's not like you have to tap it. You still have to throw with, as we saw earlier with Eggy, you know, you have to throw with intent and a certain amount of power, but
that's the last one, ending Manu there in straight sets. Zulaika gets his 5th win in a row in singles over Manu and ties up the game day. There is that score, 2-2. So it means regardless of what happens in our next match, a possibility that we could end in another game day tie. We've seen 2 ties this week. First game day was a win. That was the Chargers over the Warriors. Very competitive season, Stu, and expecting another great one here in the spring. Great contest going on the court. I mean, it's a whack-the-wall contest, so basically a fan from the crowd gets the opportunity to throw from different lines on the court and win different amounts of money. So with all the fun contests that you can do if you come here to Jam Arena. But we got an interview, Stu, with our winner, Zulaika there, improving to 2-0 now in singles after that win. Congratulations, Zulaika. Can you describe a little bit of the way that this sidewall helps more with some of the shot making, particularly in singles?
Yeah, my goal was to diversify my shots. Manu is a great catcher, one of the best, and also a great backhand, a lot of control. So I tried to avoid that, throwing two walls, throwing different shots. It worked. Happy for that, and let's continue.
Yeah, and now in your second match, I mean, is there any more comfort? I mean, obviously a little bit more, but can you describe where you're feeling right now through two matches in singles?
Well, obviously, a win gives you that boost of confidence that you need, but it's a totally different story. Iñaki, Manu, they don't need any presentation, but Amigoren and I, we can compete, and we'll do.
Awesome, yeah, congratulations.
John, real quick question for you. That first serve, you went for the ace. I mean, the traditional ace, deep to the box, right to the corner, beautifully executed. That part of your game plan, going for it, first serve?
Yeah, of course. I gotta take advantage of the ball, of the situation of the first serve, try to visualize and try to execute it.
This court seems to suit your game really, really well, and we're really very happy to see it.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Great start, Zulaika.
Thank you, Andrew.
Robin and Bradley coming out next, Division 5 singles that will give one team at least some points on the night. There's number 11, Robin. Number 4, Bradley coming out. Robin already 0-1 in singles. Bradley, this is his debut here in the spring season. Last season, remember, Robin substituted in full for Bueno in Division 5 in singles, went 2-3. Won his first 2 matches, then lost his last 3. Bradley, though, tough single season for him last year, winless at that 0-5 record. So looking to get back in the win column, and based on how Bradley has played in doubles to begin, expecting a totally different result in some of these singles.
Be very curious to see how he goes up against Robin, who does have some experience on this court. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next match, a singles match. We have Robin serving for the Chargers. Bradley receiving for the Cyclones. Robin serves. Our match has begun. Bradley powerfully from the left side at the 9 line. Robin midcourt, 2-all the big bounce. Bradley reads it, stops it, and a Cortada return to score. Well done. Bradley on the board first for the Cyclones.
And you saw Robin struggled particularly early in that match in the backcourt, so I think you're going to see him go for some shots. I mean, he doesn't want to get into this power rallying game with Bradley, and Robin has the ability to score from just about anywhere on the court. It'll be on Bradley to limit those opportunities. And powerful serve. Ooh.
Low, hard serve. Will score on the ace. 2 points for Bradley. He serves.
Cortada's serve, I mean, stayed low, crossed the wall, everything you'd like. Just perfect.
The ace crossing just over the underserve line. Well executed by Bradley. 3 points. See, now you have a situation where Robin, is he going to lay back? Is he going to move forward?
Yeah, well, Bradley getting nice play with the side wall, and it's basically like a Cortada thrown from the service line. It's not staying elevated all too long.
And thrown from 3/4, too, not thrown sidearm like a...
So it's going to drop down even more? Yeah. I mean, look at this. Look at that serve again. Man.
The serve will score with another ace for Bradley. That is 4. Just the power.
Impressive play all night. I mean,
the ace crossing the sidewall and scoring 5 points and a possible set point for Bradley. Wow.
I mean, you got to give Bradley all the credit in the world here because
100%.
these serves are perfect. Robin is trying to move up on it so it doesn't cross the wall, but they're just, I mean, just a little late to react, and he can't step up too far or else Bradley can probably bounce it up over his head. I mean, this is maybe the best stretch of serves, 4 in a row, that Bradley's ever thrown. This new court for him could just open up his game tremendously. It's another good one.
That's a great catch by Robin. Powerful backhand. Rebote save and a flip by Bradley. Here's Robin. Robin dropped it on the backswing. That is point and set to Bradley. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Yeah.
Wow. All you can say is wow. I mean,
it's been all day with Bradley, starting in doubles with Jairo and then in singles. I mean, that is as dominant as you're going to see. And Robin, look, I mean, these two played last year. It's not like we haven't seen them play, and Robin won in straight sets. Robin has led this, the series between those two throughout their careers in battlecourt, and just totally different game out here at the Jam Arena on this court, Stu, and you're seeing it live.
and you can see it live and in person every Friday night. 3500 Northwest 37th Avenue, the Jam Arena located within the historical Miami Jai-Alai building. Celebrating 100 years in 2026.
When was the first year that you were that you worked here or came here? I guess it's probably a better story, right?
Visited?
Yeah. Well, the first time you stepped foot in this building.
1974. I was 73. I was 4 years old.
That's great.
Obviously not betting, but it was closed half of the year. It was seasonal, and my father was one of the better amateurs, and there's about 6 guys that would play here on the weekends in the off season.
Yeah.
And so I used to come with my father, and so that was it. But like consciously came to watch Jai-Alai.
Yeah.
Would have been 1985.
All right. Yeah.
1985 was when I walked in. I was like, wow, oh my
Look at this place.
gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah, something else. Working here in 1991.
Yeah. Well, Bradley's serving really something else in that first set.
I did not see that back then.
No, none of those Cortada serves.
Nope.
I mean, right on the wall.
I
one
don't know that I
after
ever
another.
saw a Cortada serve in this building. I can't recall one.
Well, typically, right? I mean, you'd see.
They're back. I mean, the serve line is where we're sitting. Now, can you imagine throwing a Cortada from here?
Right, and the underserve line is basically in the middle of where our service box is. So,
I mean, yeah.
Tough to land those.
You could try. It would not be popular with the player manager.
Second set, about ready to get started. Players making their way out there. Robin has the serve.
We're ready to begin our second set. Robin has the serve for the Chargers. Excellent catch by Bradley up high. Robin commits, makes the catch overhead. Big backhand.
Yeah,
that
get
will
out of the way.
score. Robin gets the first point of the second set for the Chargers. He serves. Bradley was committed, but had it again. He and I, in my other capacity, non-announcing capacity, but basically, I said, look, you really got to be careful with that corner.
Yeah. Well, and Robin, too, I mean, he's got to pass to set up these points. If Bradley's catching the ball in front of him, that's not a good recipe for winning this match.
Powerful forehand to pass by Bradley. Robin on the rebote with a light touch. Bradley moves in, makes the catch. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed.
Yeah, interference rule. We will replay the point. Again, if I'm Robin, though, I mean, I'm trying to work through that contact. That's not a great throw by Bradley. He could take advantage and probably kill it, but just kind of ran into him instead of trying to navigate around him, which is the safer play. You guarantee interference, and you just redo the point.
I mean, you can run into him, full speed, but
yeah,
not good for either player.
No.
Big right side by Bradley, and the chick-chack scores. 1-1 in the second set. Braggley serves.
It's just sometimes as simple as that if you can get that first throw to pass. See if he can find that spot like he did in set one.
Yeah, those serves were vicious. Robin on the catch. Here's the backhand to the inside. Chula scores.
Yep, got it.
Robin has 2 points in the serve for the Chargers.
Yeah, the most important throw of each point is the first one after the serve. I mean, what does the opposing player do with
Absolutely.
it? Do they pass?
It sets the whole tone for the point.
I mean, you see Robin, the 2 points that he's caught the serve, he's basically won them, and with Bradley, he's got it going his way.
Robin makes the court. Catch. Mid-court. Braggley gets out there. Big right side. Going to the outside. Robin, good eyes on it. Puts it inside where it scores. Well played by both players. Robin with 3 points and the serve for the Chargers.
Now Bradley knows it, just overthrew that forehand. I mean, gave Robin a chance at the ball there on the outside. If he keeps it low, this point is just over. Instead, Robin makes him pay. Right here, I mean, it's a carom that is not even outside to the wood, and Bradley, he goes high. And
more of a predictable rebote here, which is something we've been having a little bit of difficulty with as we work our way through these balls.
You give Robin credit too, played it well,
Absolutely
kept it inside.
Perfect positioning.
Put
Set
it on
himself
the
up
wall.
nicely. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Braggley opens up powerfully from the forehand at the 7. Robin going for the save, gets tied up the side wall. Second point for Braggley of the Cyclones. Had assessed on that rebote, just not able to complete his throw.
Came shooting off the back wall and ultimately above Robin's head as he tried to play it. Not where you want to see those rebotes.
That's an ace by Braggley. We're tied up at 3-3. In the second set, Braggley has the serve.
Yeah, surprised that that one was an ace too. I mean, landing in the box, hitting the side wall, and just dropping straight down.
He's got it lined up perfectly to cross the wall low, and once that ball touches that second surface, that spin changes completely. Great catch by Robin off a hard serve. Braggley with a leap, makes the catch. Light touch. Robin moves into position, looks to pass. Braggley on the run, will not make the play. 4 points for Robin of the Chargers. He serves.
And when you go for that shot, I mean, you really have to, kind of like he did earlier, I mean, you just can't miss it too deep. And that's too easy for Robin. He moves up on it, then he's just able to kill it in the corner back there. You know, previously, if you miss a throw kind of like that, your opponent still had to do something to kill it. Now, it's way easier for them than that point.
Robin lining up the serve. Powerful throw by Braggley off the serve. A rebote in the air. Robin makes the play. It's a 2 off the big bounce. Braggley outside, throwing it hard, and scoring on the return. 4-4 is the score. Braggley serves.
Yeah, good adjustment that time. Similar spot to where he had it earlier in this set where he totally overthrew it. That time he kept it low. Look, if Robin makes that catch as it comes shooting off the sidewall, you just, more power to him. You shake his hand at the end of the match, but more times than not, it's just going to be too hard to handle, and as that one was.
Very much so.
4-4. Bradley looking to end it here. Keep it in straight sets.
Great catch by Robin. Powerful backhand, and Braggley is there. Catch by Robin midcourt. Drop shot. Braggley took off. That hit the sidewall and scores. Well played by Robin. Robin has 5 points for the Chargers here and a possible set point. Smart play by Robin. Real smart.
Same thing here with the drop shot. You want to hit that sidewall in the air. Kills the speed, pushes it to the outside, and just kind of dies. So well done. Now Bradley, a former track star at the University of Miami, so you know he's quick, and that's always in the back of Robin's mind. Scoring right there, 5-4.
Braggley from the forehand passes to the back wall, out to the rebote. Robin makes the save. At the sidewall, Braggley is there. Low to the back wall, and the Chula will score. 5-5 here in our second set. So this is a possible set point for Robin, possible match point for Braggley and the Cyclones.
Oh, been a lot of 5-5 today. Back and forth with that result, but a chance right here. Bradley to win the match and Robin to extend it.
Here's the backhand by Robin. Caught in the air by Braggley. Beautiful catch. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. On the wall. Robin makes the save. Back to the inside. The ball goes. Braggley. Low and hard. Scoop by Robin. What a catch with a reach by Braggley.
Could end it.
Robin
That's
on the
it.
rebote cannot make the play.
What a
Point
catch.
in a hard-fought match in straight sets to Braggley.
Third win up there for the Cyclones. They've secured at least half a point on tonight's game day. They play off for another point coming up next in that doubles match. Division 1, Zuleika and Amigarena against Inaki and Manu. Look at that leap. I mean, he got way up there. If that ball passes, I think the match is going to a third set. Instead, Bradley ends it 6-5 in set 2. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop
What an
by
amazing
Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Joined by our singles winner there, Bradley, responsible for 2 of the 3 wins so far for the Cyclones. You've seen this court in doubles. How do you like the way it plays for you in singles?
I was a little nervous about it initially, but I put my request in for the higher ceiling, and I'm glad you guys came through with it.
Well, you've been pissed at me for so long that I had to come up with something
Hey.
finally. So
You finally came through. Good job, Stu.
I'm sorry. So sorry about that, LA. But in all seriousness, your singles game absolutely spot on. Know that the left side hasn't always been your favorite, but you're catching great on both sides.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that cortada serve too. Can you talk about how you've been developing that out here, and are you happy the way that worked out for you in the match?
Yeah, I think that this court really favors me in the way that I throw. My strengths, like I have the strength on the right side and on the backhand, but especially on the right side, I been using that serve at the other court. Didn't work as well, but here it's I can't ask for a better court. It was a great serve.
You're welcome.
A lot of points.
Awesome, Bradley. Well played. Congrats on that first singles win of the season. Thank you.
Play great.
Bye well, baby.
Well, one match left today.
What did he say to me? What was that?
I missed it.
It sounded like a term of endearment, but I
don't know.
Okay, I'll check with him.
Can I finish? A chance for the Cyclones to potentially win the game day here. If Inaki and Manu can come through, but if Zuleika and Migarena win it, they'll end in a tie. Division 1 doubles here. Zuleika and Migarena already 1-0 this season, coming off of a clinching win over the Warriors just this past Tuesday that gave him the game day win. But Inaki and Manustu, the class of this first division, 10-1 overall last season. They were 9-0 in the regular season. One of those losses came in the playoffs. But that was it. Perfect in the regular season. Let's see what they got here for this spring 26 debut. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match of the game day. The Cyclones lead 3-2. Representing the Chargers here, we have the team of Zuleika and the Migarena. And for the Cyclones, it's Inaki and Manu. There's the serve. We begin our final match of the game day. Backhand to the inside. Here's Manu. Takes it in along the side wall. Forehand rotate by Zuleika. Manu lines it up, makes the catch deep in the backcourt. Migarena waits on it. Sends it back up high. Manu keeps it on the left. Hard backhand there. Migarena ducks out of the way. Zuleika comes back, saves the rebote, kicks it off the wall. Manu had a great catch up at the 9. This one closer to the sidewall. Migarena, not a lot of space there, comes out.
The way they go into the corner fearlessly is just beautiful to watch.
Migarena again this time. Sends it up high. Inaki looking at Manu, makes the grab, sends it back. Migarena between the 9 and 10. Now rebote for Inaki, straight inside. Migarena waits, makes the catch, then blasts another one. Rebote forehand for Zuleika, clearing the screen. Manu going to the outside, but tipped it. Zuleika and Migarena take the first point of our final match.
The way Manu was going after that on the left side, give it, both for the backhand. And if he's going to throw a shot, which you don't see a lot of in doubles with him, makes you think he had something coming there.
Manu from the outside sends it over the Chargers' head. Zuleika's got a chance at the rebote, kicks it off the sidewall. Now Inaki blind grab. So it's one back in the corner of Migarena. High and deep. Manu thought about it, lets it pass. Inaki able to make the save. That one dropping. Migarena stepped up, made the catch. Low runner. Now Manu. Catch back beyond the 10. Backhand kicks up high. Manu reaching back in the corner. Rebote forehand dropping. That's tipped off the side wall. 2 for Zuleika and Migarena.
I'm just not used to seeing Manu miss a ball.
Serve kicks in the middle of the court. Zuleika waits for a lane to clear. Backhand comes up. Migarena makes the catch. Late notice. Inaki tries to turn it into a 2-wall. Caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. The Chargers 3 points. Migarena backpedaling. Ooh, that cut inside Zulaika. Just flicks it up there, but Inaki with a chance. Winds it up, throws a carom, blasted in there to score. That gets the Cyclones on the board here. Our final match.
That was just a beautifully executed carom from the forehand of Inaki. Takes a look, checks out the inside, boom. Well done.
That will be, we'll pause the match here. Lights went out before the serve. We will redo that serve and replay the point once the lights come back on. It's like
Check.
It's like the Super Bowl, Stu, where the lights just went out on us, you know? And lights just went off here. We'll continue play momentarily once we get to the bottom of it. But oh, there they go. Handled pretty quickly. And we will continue play here.
Inaki basically wants credit for telling me that we needed to cover those things. We needed to buy covers for those things because this would happen.
3-1 lead here for the Chargers. Cyclone serving.
Our judge clarifying that this would be the first serve.
Manu from the 10 gets that backhand inside. Catch by Migarena.
I think that fell under acts of God.
Robote forehand for Zulaika. This one kicks off the wall, dropping and missed. That's 4 now for the Chargers. Again, in Manu, another drop to that left side. And we saw the same thing with Nicholas in his first Division I match. The first set, he missed 3 balls, but then his team came back and won that same match. Manu with the backhand. Now Migarena from the 10 line. Sticks inside, Manu handles. Oh, Migarena backed up to the wall, fine grab. Now Manu up a little bit further. Sends it high and deep. Out of Migarena's reach, the Robote now for Zulaika. Catch on the left side of Manu. Deep in the corner again, Zulaika flicked it up, Inaki attacking, tipping up in the front court. That was a tough one, 5 points. Possible set point now for the Chargers.
When you're moving up on the ball with intent like that, so many things are crossing your mind, and the truth of the matter is you just got to remain focused on the ball. Focus on the catch, focus on the catch. You're going to have, you know, half a second to second to decide what you're going to do with it.
Full bowl inside, catch off the sidewall. Great stop by Migarena. Manu watching, Inaki on the Robote, lays it up. Back to Zulaika now. Takes Manu out of it again. Inaki's Robote up high, clearing the screen of Migarena. Running out of real estate, makes the grab. Now Inaki, tough catch off the sidewall, coming back to Migarena. Keeps it on the left side. Hard backhand follows. Wall to wall, now the Robote. All he can behind this throw, and Migarena steps up. Wall to wall for Inaki, now Robote by Zulaika. Kicking off the wall, Manu lines it up, sends it back. Now a forehand, Manu, full wind up, sends it high, looking for the third wall. Migarena steps in front of it, cuts it off in the air. Big backhand again, Inaki up at the overserve line, Robote inside. Lined up beautifully, there's a Migarena. Now Manu trapped deep in the corner, sends it up high. Migarena darting to the outside, he handles on the forehand. Right over Inaki's head. Oh, Manu on the hop. Great control. Magarena goes down to the floor. Inaki steps in front of this one. Costado. 2-wall opens and scores. That's 2 for the Cyclones, Inaki and Manu.
That's a confident shot by Inaki. He saw Zulaika out there, committed to it, and threw it. Beautifully executed.
Yeah, absolutely. Take another look here. So 2-wall. Zulaika's got a head start, and the ball doesn't, hits the net before it can appear back in the camera. How fast that ball's moving and how much it opens up.
Confidence isn't quite, your confidence coming into a Friday night, Andrew, but it's close.
I can imagine it's up there.
The way you approach the microphone,
high, yeah.
I'm always impressed every Friday.
Word for the best, too. High hard one coming out. Middle of the court. Inaki stays with it. Sends her bote back. High scoop made by Magarena. Now Manu from the 10. Back inside. Cutting back along the wall. Magarena again. Rabote. It's a forehand. Inaki goes down to a knee. Sends it up the middle. Magarena now from the left side. Backhand. Kicks up and out. Inaki off his footing. Sends Rabote back inside. Big bounce. And Magarena goes up for it. Good control. Between the 9 and 10 now. Manu watching it. Inaki, forehand now. Oh, that one, not a lot on it. Zulaika had to get out of the way, though. Tough handle. And Magarena now from the corner. Now late call for Zulaika. Called him off that Rabote. Fired it inside. Manu, good catch off the side wall. Now another one, a little bit closer. Magarena still got it. Inaki. Just flicked it up. Zulaika attacking and dropping. That's 3 here for the Cyclones. Still going in set 1.
It's a different version of the floater, but still tough.
Rabote to the inside, picked up there by Magarena. Great stop in the air. Now Manu backed up to the wall, sends it back high and deep. Magarena runs around this one. Backhand comes in low. Manu makes the catch, sends it high. We're going to trap a Magarena deep. He does so, back beyond the 10. Now Manu, same spot, backhand kicks off the side wall. Magarena with the forehand now from the outside, kicks it off the wall. Inaki, aggressive catch, made up in the front court. Rabote back for Zulaika, turns it over the top, it's dropping. Manu up high. Inaki goes down once more. This is right on the wall. Ooh, great catch by Magarena. That just dropped in the basket. Now Manu steps up. Ooh, running out of space back there. Magarena takes it on the right side on the bounce. Manu from the 10. Plays it deep. Rabote forehand up at the 6 line. Inaki looking. Manu steps up. Right in the middle of the court. Manu plays it deep again. Magarena running out of space. Trapped in the corner. Comes out with the left side low. Inaki makes the play. Shoots a Cortana from the 7. Zulaika's on it. 2-all by Zulaika. That'll score. Point and set. Chargers win it 6-3. 2 minutes. Come back, play set 2. Well, really the most aggressive shot of the match so far. And Inaki overran it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he was there, just
a little too there.
Yeah.
Take a look at some replays from set number 1. I mean, fantastic catching by both of these backquarters so far, and there's the shot. I mean, you see he's trying to catch that over his left shoulder with the right side, and that wouldn't have been all too legal even if he did make the play.
Inaki, I can't remember one instance of him being called for a legal change of motion, so that's very uncharacteristic for him. Manu with some drops that we just don't see him make early on in that set. Getting some feedback there from Jairo, two veterans of the sport.
Yeah, and obviously some good conversation there between the two. Jairo seemingly just settling him down, frustrating couple misses for Manu, and especially for players of this level. Like, this just doesn't happen. I missed 3 balls in a set. But that's why Jairo's there. Veteran presence, even for a guy like Manu, who's been around himself and has played out on this court before.
Began here when he was 18, back in, I believe it was 2007. First time I ever saw a faux hawk. Heard of a faux hawk?
Yeah.
First time I ever saw a faux hawk was him.
Was
at 18. Been in the United States for about a few months. And then walked in one day and there was a faux hawk. I was like, wow. He's really got a good left side, though.
It's a good thing he can catch on the left side.
Not just catch and throw. It's been natural since the beginning. I mean, he's just always been great with that.
Well, the Cyclones, you see 3 for them, already have secured a tie. So if the Chargers end up winning this match, half a point goes to each team in the standings. The Chargers would remain up in first place. The Cyclones would move into second. We are ready to begin set number 2 here. Inaki Manu will serve to Zulaika to Migarena. There's the serve. We begin set number 2. Oh, that stayed inside. Inaki only chance at the rebote. He's got it. Dropping. Migarena stepped up, caught it in the air. Low bullet on the numbers again. Wow, tough grab by Manu. No fear along that side wall. Now Manu from the 9 line, backhand inside, stopped by Migarena. Powerful rebote, that opened up. Inaki trying to get out there, good save, concentration, drops it back. Here's a Migarena from the 8. Plays it high and deep, long rebote, track down, turn back over the top. There's a catch by Migarena. Now a backhand 2-wall, just wide. Inaki and Manu get the first point of set 2.
Backhand 2-wall is it's not effective on this court. Manu throws it actually pretty well. He scored with a couple, I think, but hasn't really worked for anyone else.
Yeah, just opened up a little too much.
Benny named that after me. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it.
It was sincere. Benny's.
It was very sincere.
Oh, Manu. Late notice, Inaki in position, turns it into a 2-wall. That scores. Quickly 2 points up on the board now for the Cyclones.
Zulaika was reaching up, but also if you look back at it, he's reaching up behind him. Again, you always want to catch that ball in front of you, so something was off about this. Yeah, I think it took a bit more of a bounce than he expected it to, height-wise.
It's high off the back wall again. Inaki from the middle of the court turns to Robote. Lined up off the side wall. There's a Migarena. Inaki turns one back over the top. Another catch. He's up at the 8. Wow, look at Manu. No fear. Peels one off the side wall. Back to a Migarena. Sends it high. No chance this time. Inaki alone for the Robote. Turns it back along the wall. That scores. Well placed. And 3 straight for these Cyclones.
This is what was missing in the first set, was basically Manu making those catches.
Three 0 lead here for Inaki Manu. Oh, Manu running out of space, gets that backhand off in time. Great catch. Right up the middle now, Manu on the forehand. Sends it over the Chargers' heads, but a Migarena able to recover, makes the stop in the air. Lane clears, Manu finds it, sends it up. Migarena now. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote turned right up the middle. Zuleika got out of the way, and Migarena. That low running backhand, Manu catch off the side wall. One caught the corner. Tough grab by Inaki. Shoots a Cortada back in low. It's well placed and it scores. Make it 4 points for the Cyclones.
Really well placed. Migarena made the catch, but then he had a face full of Zuleika. Don't know that didn't distract him. No, he actually did make the catch, but Zuleika was there nonetheless.
Tough Cortada though. Zuleika picks a serve, throws a 2-all to score.
That's as pretty a shot as you're going to see.
Chargers get one back, and it's their first to set 2.
Both the picking of the serve, and man, does this thing open up. Look at this. Wow.
Catch in the corner. Now a Migarena from the 10 line. Dropping for Manu. Big forehand there. Clears the screen of Migarena. Great concentration. Runs under that catch. And pulls out there late. Zuleika on the Robote. Comes to Inaki. He floats another one high. Traps him deep in the corner, but a good catch made by Migarena. Now Manu on the right side. Sends it high. Crossing the wall, dropping, and Migarena makes the save. Inaki attacking. Ooh, a clean miss up in the front court. Manu passes back up. 3-wall play, coming right up the middle. Back to Zuleika. Tough for Bote, picked up on the bounce. Now Migarena from the 9 line to the inside. Manu goes up in the corner. Now a backhand clearing the screen once more. Robote turned back over the top. Inaki with time. Got in position, but dropped it. So that's 2 now for the Chargers. Back-to-back points here. He's got the lead in half.
Ball just went in and out of his cesta. Not able to. There's the catch, and then there's the control, the settling of it.
From the outside again. Tough one in the corner. Wow, what a grab.
Great catch.
This one blasted over Amigarena's head. Zulaika all alone. Turns Rabote back inside. Manu picks it off the wall. Amigarena ran out of space. Zulaika alone again. Turns this one up a little further. Manu got there. Rabote left side by Zulaika. Right up the middle. Inaki on the catch. Shoots a Cortada low and hard. What a shot that was. Makes it 5-2 and a possible set here for the Cyclones.
It's beautifully executed Cortada by Inaki, crossing the wall perfectly. Low, just above the pad. Not particularly hard thrown. Perfectly placed. Well done.
Left side Rabote coming up the middle of Amigarena now from the 7th line. Blasted inside Manu. Great stop in the corner. Wow.
Talk
what
about
a play by
concentration.
Amigarena. No fear crashing into that back wall. Manu now turns it high again. Not going to let this one pass. Manu from beyond the 10 into the corner. Amigarena rips it off the wall. Manu does the same back beyond the 10. Another one coming in high. Trading throws here in the corner. Now it opens. Manu on the forehand. Looking for that third wall. Ooh, Zulaika steps in front of it. Big backhand. Rabote. Inside placement with a big bounce. Great control by Amigarena. Now Manu back beyond the 10. High and hard. Oh, that one dropped. Point. And Seti Naki and Manu close it out 6-2. We've got a third set coming up in just 2 minutes. Oh, it's been an action-packed day, Stu. I mean, back and forth. It looks like it's hard to believe that this is only the third match that has gone to a third set. But, I mean, we've had 6-5, 6-5 in match 2. It's another 6-5 in that singles match against Zulaika. I mean, really could have gone even more, but here we are on our final set of the day. If the Chargers win it, the game day ends in a tie. The Cyclones win it. They pick up a full point in the standings and overtake first place.
And how those points make a difference, especially as the season progresses. I mean, we get to about mid-season, and I'm always asking Andrew, what is going on? And he explains it to me, which is nice of him. And then you get to the end of the season, you see how some of these tied with the half points.
And pretty simply, 4 wins or more, you get 1 point for your team. 3 wins, you get half a point for a game day tie. 2 wins or less, 0 points for the game day loss. That's how the scoring works here in battlecourt. Final day of our playing week here, but we have a 13-week season, so beginning week 2 next week, with our action on Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time start on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we'll be back here a week from tonight for Friday night, 7 p.m. on those Fridays.
Yeah, and
every Friday night here at the Jam Arena will be open to the public, including the playoff and championship rounds.
And you can celebrate the centennial year of the historic Miami Jai-Alai. Now the Jam Arena, home of the World Jai-Alai League.
Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it, Stu?
Yes, it does, oddly enough. Well, there used to be a giant world on the sidewall, on the wall here, right about where you're sitting.
Just
yeah.
Hold your horses, Stu. There may be something.
Ah, yes.
Third set of this final match. See if the Chargers can end this game day in a tie. Zulaika and Amigarena make their way out there. All Chargers in set 1. Cyclones took control early. Never let go in set 2. Third set to decide it right here. Chargers have the serve. Ladies and gentlemen, final set of the game day. Chargers win it, we ended a tie. If the Cyclones win it, they will win the game day. Zulaika has the serve. That serve begins our final set. Manu had to make a last-second adjustment. That stayed inside. Now a Migarena from the corner. Ball ripped off the wall by Manu. Strong rebote there, Zulaika. Catch by Manu deep in the backcourt. That one kind of died. Inaki goes down to a knee, kicks it off the sidewall. Zulaika's right there, winds it up, plays it back quickly. Manu now. Able to pass. Zulaika calls him off, sends the rebote up the middle. Manu keeps it on the left side. Long rebote cutting along the wall. Zulaika flicked it up, but kicks up high and out of play. The Cyclones, Inaki and Manu. First point of our final set.
Not a lot you can do with the ball when it's at the side wall, as we've seen continually throughout battlecourt.
Manu thought about it. Inaki has to play it on the back end, dropping off the floor. Inside
Beautiful
placement from the Costado ties it up. 1-1.
One thing that I have been noticing since we've made the move here is that Zulaika is much quicker on these shots. I mean, I don't know if it's a question of comfort or.
Well, he's into that motion very quickly and didn't want Manu to get a read on the drop shot. Got the second bounce. Manu from the outside sends it over Zulaika's head. Oh, that died, and he's not going to save the rebote. 2 for Inaki and Manu.
It happens. Rebotes have been pretty predictable tonight. That one? The frame.
I was just looking to see, and that's right on that. Yeah, where the panels kind of meet.
Yeah.
Manu hand up, but it's a second point going their way. They take the lead.
The court plays how the court plays, and that's true for Jai-Alai everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. We're kicking way out to Zulaika. Big rebote thrown wall to wall. 3-wall play. Inaki off his footing, drops it inside. Catch up high by Migarena. He blasts the backhand. Oh, Manu out of the way. Inaki turns it 2 walls. Zulaika with the stop. Cortada coming back, and it scores. Got assessed on it, but couldn't make the play. That's 2-2. Tied up again. Dangerous kicking off that side wall, huh, Stu?
Oh, no question about it. Great catch by Zulaika. Good control right on the tip. Wow. Beautifully thrown.
Long rebote, inside placement, gets by Inaki. Manu handles on the bounce. From the 9 line, looking to pass to Migarena. Stops it in the corner. Manu pulls it in up at the 9, plays it back. Migarena not going to get there. Zulaika able to save it on the back end. Inside, here's a Migarena. Blast it up again. Manu not going to get there. Rebote for Inaki. Turn past, but a Migarena able to dig that one out. Inside placement shot. Oh, a Migarena got there before the second bounce. Manu on the forehand. Look at Zulaika. He's got a chance and comes flying in there with the catch. Everything back to normal now. Big bouncing rebote inside. Migarena handles comfortably back beyond the 10. A Robote forehand from the 6 line. Inaki clears the screen. Migarena had it for a moment, but just dropped it as he went to make the throw. That's 3 now for the Cyclones. Inaki will serve.
Such a well-played point by all 4 players. Communication between partners was excellent. Inaki cuts it off quick.
Look at this save.
Right into the cesta.
There.
Yeah,
for sure.
And just turned his back on it and flipped it up. Manu, presence of mind to move up and take it in the air. And Zulaika, look at that.
From the outside, there's a Migarena, puts it back along the wall. Manu watching, Inaki. Robote with the inside placement. Catch inside, Manu with the backhand, kick it up. A Migarena now between the 9 and 10. Left side Robote, big bounce again, kick it way up. A Migarena, no problem, he makes the stop. Long Robote. Kicking up high, and Migarena's there again. Oh, tough grab by Manu. Rips it off the sidewall, plays it deep up the middle. Not a lot of space back there, still gets it off. Zulaika alone for this Robote. Inaki now up in the front court, stops it on the bounce, plays it to pass. Robote turned back over the top, there's Manu, backhand coming in. Kitch, backed up to the glass. There's a Migarena. Oh, Manu. Takes a Migarena to the outside. Forehand, crossing the wall. Inaki, what a play. Outside placement off the Robote, not enough. Inaki, Portada comes in. It scores! 4-2 lead for the Cyclones, Inaki Manu.
This Cortada has definitely been working here since we made the transition, but definitely working for Inaki. Reads the outside placement well. Low and hard above the pad, but it's where it crosses that side wall. Beautifully done.
Well, running backhand just over Inaki's head. Manu comes charging in, takes it in the air. Robote comes flying off the back wall. There's Zulaika. Right back to Manu. Backhand. Kicks off the side wall. Good catch by Migarena. Now he sends it deep. Wall to wall. Long Robote track down Inaki. Turns it back inside to Migarena again. Inaki trying to get a wall-to-wall. Migarena steps in front of it to cut it off. Back beyond the 7. Oh, great stop. Backed up to the wall. Manu calls for Inaki. Goes down to the floor. Zulaika picks it off. Fake the 2-wall. Put it back inside with the backhand. Coming back out. Inaki now. Inside placement. Dropping. Oh, 2 bounces ruled. Third point. Up there for the Chargers.
Same thing as before. The shot came quick. That second bounce right in front.
Got it.
Yeah, right in front of the cesta.
Oh, bullet dropping, scooped up by Migarena. Now the backhand. Migarena steps up, comes charging now the inside, gets it off up at the 8. Now Manu backed up beyond the 10. Clears the screen. Zulaika already up at the overserve line. Sends it back inside. What a rebote, but Manu able to cut it off. Good stop deep in that corner. Manu forced to step up. Keeps it on the left. Plays it. Late notice. Zulaika comes out with the right side rebote. Inaki runs around it. Plays another backhand of Migarena. Let it come out late. Zulaika. Now Inaki, flying catch. Wall to wall with that left side. Another rebote there for Zulaika. Dropping. Ooh, what a stop. Getting up off the floor there. Long rebote. Inaki on a knee. Zulaika steps up. He's got a forehand. Scans the defense. Drops it. Oh, Manu picks it up off the floor. Keeps the rally going. Migarena launches it. Coming way out. Inaki now. Back off the sidewall. Migarena handles. Another backhand. Doesn't overthrow this one. Traps Manu deep in the corner. Manu again. Great stop up at the 9 line. It's the back wall. Rebote coming right up the middle. Inaki backing up. He's got a costado. Kicks off the sidewall. Scoop by Zulaika. Cortada coming back. It will score. 4-4 is the score. Zulaika and a Migarena serve. How about this, Stu? Caught the sidewall, comes out to Zulaika, and he kills it. Look at this Cortada.
Yeah.
It's just one missed throw, slight miss on the 2-wall. Just like that, we're tied up. Third set, game day on the line. You see that score, the Cyclones lead it. The Chargers can still come away with half a point. That's an overserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Manu blasts it well over Migarena's head. Zulaika on the rebote. Puts it right on the wall. Manu lines it up. Manu reaching into that corner, pulls it out, sends it up the middle. Migarena with that backhand. Can't get it over Manu's head. He's got it at the 9 line. Catch by Manu between the 9 and 10 this time. Floats it up high. Takes a Migarena out of it. Rebote coming out to Zulaika. Puts it on the wall. Inaki, great catch. Migarena now deep in that corner. This one cutting back along the wall. Manu steps in front of it. Back quarters trading throws here. Now Migarena steps in at the 10 line from the inside. Right up the middle, there's Manu. It's a rebote forehand. Catch off the sidewall now, Inaki. Zulaika into the costado at Manu's feet. Can't scoop it up. So the Chargers step out. They have 5 points. They have a possible match point here. A great run here. 3 straight points to step out in front. Chance to tie up this game day. 3-3.
Very curious to see how this finishes up. Another tie in the first week. Very surprising.
Ooh, that serve died. Look at Manu. He got up to it. Sends it over Inaki safely. Migarena. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote. There's Inaki. Zulaika from the inside. Drops it just above the pad. Inaki's all over it. 2-wall there. Opens and scores. So it all comes down to this. 5-5 in the third set. This is match point.
But just how the game day started, Stu. First match came down to a final point, 5-5 in the third set. That was won by the Cyclones. See if they can do it again to pick up the full point.
You said it, Andrew.
Backhand to the inside, now the rebote. Turned by Inaki. Zulaika shoots a cortado low. Inaki, what a scoop. Rebote forehand now, Manu. From the left side, backhand, sends it high and deep. Amigarena retreats and pulls it out from the corner. Manu. Amigarena backed up to the glass. Keeps it inside, Manu gonna run around it. Zulaika, ooh, that's right on the wall, flicks it up there. Inaki couldn't get there, calls for Manu, he's got his back up. Back inside of Amigarena now. From the 9 line, he launches it. Inaki takes him to the outside of the court. Rebote back inside of Amigarena all alone. He comes out with it again. Backhand by Manu again. Amigarena stepping out of the way. Zulaika comes back and saves the rebote. Now Inaki, 7 line, right up the middle. Ball to wall, rebote forehand by Zulaika is up and out of play. Point, set, match, and game day all going the way of the Cyclones. Inaki Manu close it out 6-5 in the third and final set. Folks, stay tuned. We'll hear from our winners, Inaki and Manu, after clinching that game day for the Cyclones.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Joined by our winners here, Inaki and Manu, clinching the game day for the Cyclones. I mean, how do you guys feel? You're in that spot, points on the line, able to close it out for your team there.
Yeah, 3-2 with the last game on the line was very tough. We started myself. I started making some. I dropped some ball that. So I'm sorry for Inaki, but Inaki was on the game. He told me, hey, you know what? Don't worry, nothing happened. We start again, and but a very good team, Zulaika and Amigarena. So it was a tough game.
Awesome, guys. Perfect last season in the regular season, starting off 1-0 again. Congratulations on the win in the game day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome, guys. That's going to do it for us tonight. Opening night here at Jam Arena. What a success it was. You can come in next Friday night and see the action live yourself, 7 p.m. Eastern on those Fridays, but Tuesday through Thursday at 3 p.m. We'll continue on this week. We'll see you then, everybody.
Huh? I mean, it's nothing to do with me. So.
Okay.